Well, baby. Oh, everybody. Daddy's home. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, everyone. So I've been up for a little bit. I'm not. I didn't just wake up or anything. I do sound like it though. Hi, everybody. Kanaya, thank you so much for the yellow. Oh well, daily. I have to work tomorrow, so I should go to sleep early. But luckily, I have a 3-day rest next week. I'm looking forward to your tier list to enrich my game library. Thank you so much, oh well. I really appreciate that. Thank you, Kelly, for the 13. Thank you, Mew, for the 15. Thank you, Erica. Kanai, it's good to know that you're not dead. Thank you, everybody, for coming. I just want to thank Crushed, Azzy, Crystal, and another Japanese name that I can't read. Thank you guys so much for all joining the membership. Good morning, everyone, and a happy Easter to everybody who celebrates. Alpaca, hello. Thank you so much for the orange super chat. Thank you. You didn't have to. Thank you for that. That's so sweet. Welcome home. I feel both welcome and at home. I have to say. Thank you, Alpaca. You're a sweetheart, Thrilla. Thank you for coming by. Ham, thank you for the 9. Jihaya for the 15. Meru, thank you for the 4 months. Thank you, Liz, for the 14. I love you guys. Thank you for coming by. Okay. First order of business. Kind of. I have my water this time. Listen, tell me if you guys can hear this. That's a little fancy wine glass I have with not wine in it, but Monster Energy. So we're back on our bullshit again, everyone. Thank you, Mount-chan, for the gifted. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me just bring us over here. Hello, everybody. Thank you for coming. So if you tuned into the Twitch stream yesterday, you would have seen this. You would have seen our new background. Who's seen this background before? What do you guys think? Do you guys like it? Have you seen this before? Does it look good? Is this your first time seeing it? Is this your first time seeing it, chat? Okay, mods, everyone who said that it's their first time seeing it, I need an immediate ban. This means that they weren't present to the Twitch stream yesterday. They're fake fans. I don't want them here. Mods, anyone who said yes to that question, I need a ban immediately. What the fuck were they doing yesterday? I was streaming on Twitch. What was going through their fucking heads? I need you to ban and report every single person that said yes to my question there. Good morning, Hex. I enjoyed the stream very much yesterday. Did you get enough rest? No. I hope you're in a cozy place and having a peaceful time. It's okay for you to go at your own pace. I'll follow you. That must be... That's so sweet. I'll go. It's okay for you to go at your own pace. I'll follow you. That's really sweet to hear. Thank you so much. It's kind of sweet and a little bit profound. I love you guys, and thank you so much for doing that for me. I felt really guilty again yesterday as I ended the stream because I wanted to go for 5 hours or longer, but I just couldn't. Thank you, the odd girl. Good morning. Happy Easter. Thank you, odd girl. Happy Easter to you. You can't do that. I was at work. Yeah, well, I can. I'm gonna ban you right now. Yes, ban me. It's all I've ever wanted. /J. Okay, as long as you're /Jing. Thank you so much, Crunch, for the super chat. Thank you, baby. Thank you. Hi, Lugs. Oh my god, it's you. Oh my god, it's you. Welcome home. Japanese name. It's good to see you. I'm sorry, you're more than a Japanese name. But you have Japanese characters that I can't read, but thank you so much and welcome home. I just got back and you're gonna ban me, SMH. I was getting tattoos. Can I get a pass? Hope you're feeling better. I know you were unwell the other day. Domi, it's good to see you, baby. I hope you're enjoying, or I hope you like the tattoo that you have. Is it done, or did you need to... Is it like a multiple session kind of thing? Sinata K, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm happy to be with you guys. There, I have no glass coaster with me. I forgot to bring up a glass coaster. Which means there's water stains all over my desk. I'm going to fucking kill somebody. Hello, Akia. Thank you. I love you guys. Why are you in a bad mood? Who says I was in a bad mood? Who said that? I'm in an okay mood. I miss you guys. Yes, that's the background I saw yesterday. I forgot. Sorry, I watched you yesterday. Don't get me. Now you're getting banned. Good morning, Shadi. Hope you're well. For this Easter, could you please haunt me to my house? I am very sick, so I don't know what I'm saying. Of course. Shadi wanna haunt me to my house. Haunted house. You're all going to die today. You're all going to... You're loved by every sickling. Thank you, Michael. Kanae, I'm happy to hear that you're alive. I was scared that you weren't alive. Or maybe you're just dead. And you're haunting me just to watch this stream specifically. Dolly, thank you for the gifted. Thank you guys. I love you guys. The dried water ring stain, I don't like it. It drives me nuts. I wish I brought my glass coaster. Hi Jo Minji. Good morning, Hexy. It's good to see you. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Thank you guys. I'm happy to have you. And yesterday was a lot of fun too. Even if I kind of lost steam kind of midway through the stream and towards the latter end I was a little bit more lethargic. I still really enjoyed. And I'm very grateful that you guys followed me and stayed for a little bit. Yeah. 15 whole months is actually insane. You're sick of me yet, Buttercup? I've been sick of you since month 1, Judy. But you know, I have to keep up appearances. I kid, I love you. Thank you so much for the 15. And I don't think that that's possible, unfortunately. Listen, there's like this line from Juno. I don't know if you guys have seen Juno with like... I know that Ellen Page's new... I know that's her dead name, so I shouldn't say that, but... I think it was... At the time, it was Ellen Page, and it was the guy from Scott Pilgrim. Elliot Page. What's the guy's name from Scott Pilgrim? So Elliot and Michael Cera. And there was a specific scene where Elliot was talking to the Whiplash guy, John Simmons, or what was his name? Something Simmons. And Simmons was like, or Elliot was like, why am I going through this tangent? I just love going on tangents, don't I? Elliot was asking J.K. Simmons, is it really possible for somebody to be happy with another person forever? And J.K. Simmons was like, well, I've been with your stepmother for 10 years. And, you know, the way that I see it is you have to find somebody who really loves you for you. Bad mood, good mood, bad day, good day. They gotta think that the sun shines out of your ass. And that's what I think of you guys. You know, I think the sun shines out of your ass. And I love you, so. It could be 15 months or 30 months or 100 months. I'm grateful. Thank you so much for the teal. I appreciate you, thank you. Thank you, Mina, for the 10 months. Thank you, Azzy, for the 6 months. Yippee, 6 months being here with you and the Sicklings. I'm happy to be here, but anyway, I hope you feel better. Back to lurking. Thank you, Azzy. Thank you for lurking. Thank you. Sending love from the Sicklings, touching grass today. Thank you, odd girl. What are you doing? What are you doing? Where are you? What are you doing? Let me be Snoopy. What are you doing? Where are you? What are you doing? What are you saying? Happy Easter, Hexy. What sports are eggs best at? Running. Hope that dry joke woke you up a smidgen. That's so bad. I hate that. Never do that again. Thank you so much. I need to cleanse my eyes. Thank you, odd girl. Thank you, Ruru. Yippee! I recently read in my book a quote in love that I loved, but I can't remember it now. It happens to me all the time. Time flies, still love you. Thank you, everything. Thank you, Jenna, for the 15 months. Thank you, Faith. Wow, sorry, that was romantic, I guess. Sun shines out of your butt, too. Thank you, Faith. That's cute. That's cute, that's cute, that's cute. Hex, can you please play the sample of your voice from the new song by Gasp and Cam once more? I really want to hear it. I already let you guys listen to that. Hold on, let me try and see if I can find that. For you guys, really. The name of the... I had two versions. The name of the first one was Test Type Beat, and then he literally messaged me and said, "Yes, sir. I feel like just give it a little." He said, "Yes, sir. I feel like just give it like a little more sensualness, or almost like a whisper vibe. It would be so lit and epic, like whisper in my ear." So this was the original take I had first. Welcome to the haunted house. Haunted house. Nah, fuck it. We'll do it live. Nah, fuck it. We'll do it live. Welcome to the haunted house. You're going to die today. So that's one, and he was like, nah, I needed more like whispery, so I did it more whispery, and this is welcome to the haunted house. Haunted house. Nah, fuck it. We'll do it live. Nah, fuck it. We'll do it live. Shh. You're going to die today. Shh. You're going to die today. So that's all I'm gonna play for you guys. But thank you, Nico. Thank you, Sin. Welcome home. Thank you guys. Why are there so many new members? Thank you. I'm touched. IX, happy Easter. It's my birthday today, and like I am still in the hospital. Are you still really, my Melody? Please take care. Thank you so much for the orange. I hope you're okay. I hope that your family is alright. Please, there's not much I can do from this far away, but I'm giving you my hugs, and I hope that it turns out okay. Please take care. Thank you. I'm on break so I can finally watch your streams all the way through instead of just seeing the last 5 minutes. It's okay. You're valid either way. Please don't feel bad, Nightmare. As long as you know, as you're taking care of yourself. Thank you, Tangs, for the gifted. Thank you, Ainana. 6 months living rent-free in my head for free. Now it's time to pay the rent, sir. Oh no, they're asking for their child support. Take my money. Thank you so much. Take my fucking money, bitch! I'm going to die today. No, you're not gonna die. I think the weirdest thing that I had to record was probably this for gas. Hold on, this thing. Fuck them. Till I have. Shoddy wanna haunt me till I house. When I did Shoddy wanna haunt me till I house, I thought that was weird. And then he was like, "Can you do this?" And this was what I recorded for him. Go ahead. Call all your ghost friends. I'll just fuck them. It was, go ahead, call all your ghost friends. I'll just fuck them. Is it Melody's birthday today? Happy birthday, Melody. So it was not your idea? No, it wasn't. One of the other ones was the fuck it, we'll do it live. So yeah, they're fun. They're fun to do. It's crazy because that was first take too. Like literally first take. I was watching something while recording those lines. They were like they're titled test type beat because it was test. I was like, bro, like you hear the background noise, you hear my like PC in the background whirring like crazy. I was like, just let me know if this is like the vibe so I can record something proper. And then he just gave me the full song afterwards, and I was like, oh, why is your voice so deep? I fake it so the echo is super. Because I really like the attention, so I fake it. And seems to be working well for me. Thank you, Alicia, for the 8 months. 8 months gone by yet. I wasn't even here for this. The rest of the 7 months or the previous. Did you just get gifted? Thank you, Alicia. Thank you so much for the 8 months. Are you a nerd? Where are all these new people coming from? Where are you guys all coming from? Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. You know, it's really funny because sometimes I wake up and there's just an uptick of views on the ASMR content. Sometimes I feel like you guys come from there, maybe.
My top 0 horror game is definitely is Valorant LMAO. Every Valorant player know what I am talking about.
I know that watching Valorant, there's a lot of jump scares, for sure. There's a lot of jump scares in Valorant. Especially when you like peek and shit, you know? Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Winter Morning Hex. Tomorrow is my birthday. And yes, the irony of my name and birthday is not lost on me. Anyways, tomorrow I will move into my apartment. I hope everyone has a great day and is safe. Thank you so much, Winter. Happy birthday. There have been so many birthdays recently. And y'all are, I really appreciate you guys celebrating with me. Checking in with me. It's really sweet because whenever you guys have birthdays and you come by to talk to me, it's like you make me feel like a part of the celebration. You know what I mean? Haku, my Grim plushie arrived home today. Can you say hello to him? Hello, Grim. Welcome to the haunted house, Grim. You're all go. Thank you, Winter. Happy advanced birthday, baby. Has Hex ever done a high-pitched voice? Where are you new people coming from? Where are you coming from? Very interesting. Shawty wanna haunt me till my house. Twitch? You think they're from Twitch? Huh. I don't play many horror games because I get scared easily, but I might try one on the tier list. Oh, Alpaca, of course. Okay. So I'm excited to... Suffering from success. I don't know, there's a lot of new people. I'm really happy to have you though, guys. Thank you. Don't forget to read the rules, okay? Don't forget to read the rules. So, yeah. I love you. People were asking me, like, Hexy, what's your April Fool's joke? And my response was always, I don't think I'm doing anything for April Fools because I'm serious about the Sicklings. And then everyone is just like, oh, but the truth is I didn't prepare anything. So that's the truth. How old are you? What do you're asking me such a personal question, my darling. How old are you? I don't think you understand how corporate VTubing works. And you know, it's just a very odd question to answer. It's an intimate kind of personal question, and as a corporate VTuber, I mean, you know, there are standards impinged upon me to further not answer that question. So I'm, you know, it's a little bit odd that I'm 24, 25. There you go. There's your answer. Let me introduce my new OSHI to you. He has blue hair, deep voice, wears glasses. I was worried you might not know what he looks like. So there's so many shit. There's so much stuff going on. So I do a picture of him and change my profile picture. His name is Anaya. I love you. How's your day? Wait, hold on. Let me read that properly. Hold up. Bum 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 bum. Na 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 na. Morning, everyone. Morning, sexy. Sending love to anyone who needs it. Hope everyone is having a better day. Oh, Anaya, what's wrong with your day? What's happening? Thank you, Anaya. Why? It's a coincidence that you guys all called me sexy twins. It's Minnie! I didn't realize that was you, Minnie. Thank you so much for the orange. I love you. You should have a sexy persona for yourself, Minnie. What's your sexy persona name? Hi Hex, I feel like I haven't caught a stream in so long. OMG, anyways. I don't really play watch war games because I jump easily, but I try to watch all of yours. It's 2 AM, so please go easy on me. Shauna, I promise this is going to be very fun and very easy to watch. There's not even going to be any logos or any like game covers or anything. So you don't even have to worry, baby girl. Just sit down and relax. Don't worry about it. Thank you, Shauna. I appreciate you. I hope you're well, and I'm happy to have you. But yeah, sit back, relax. It's going to be easy. It's not going to be scary at all. I'm gonna drink my monster while talking to all of you. This is going to be a good stream. I've been pretty excited about this one too. Are you talking mental age, physical age? OMG, 15 months. Don't worry, I know you've been tired of me, but the feeling is mutual. I'm just sticking around to finally meet Mama Haywire. Of course, mother-in-law would love to meet you. Mother-in-law would love to meet all of you. Lux, I swear to God, where have you come from? Was it your first time on Twitch yesterday and you just came by in a day? What is going on with you? Thank you so much, Lux. I appreciate that. What is the reason, though? You're fucking insane for that. Lux, were you just on Twitch yesterday? Thank you, Alicia. Huh? Worried about me? What happened? It does. Nah, I'm not gonna ban you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, Lugs. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for the 50 gifted. That's a lot of gifties. You scared the fuck out of me, though. That's crazy. Thank you for the gifted, Lux. Thank you, Anissa, for the 6 months. Thank you, baby. I appreciate it. Thank you. I don't know why Honkai Star Rail is... Wait... You don't like uneven numbers? You're so sweet. You're so sweet, Lux. Thank you. If anyone received a gifted membership from Lux, please thank them. That's a lot. 50 is a lot. It's more than 49. It's more than 48. It's more than... But thank you to all of the new people. Hexy, what's going on? Why are there so many new people asking such absolutely interesting questions here? Hi Hex, thanks again. What is this? Welcome to my wired autocomplete interview. Let's get started. What is Hex Haywire's favorite skincare product? So my favorite skincare product actually is when I was filming on the set of A Walk to Remember. My favorite go-to was this SPF like 50 nail polish remover that I use on my face. Yeah. Okay. How girthy is Hex Haywire? Well, I'm pretty girthy, I'd like to say. Thank you, Yumi. Hi, Hex. Thanks again. Thank you for your hard work this week. I wasn't feeling well this week and caused trouble for the people at work. Very depressed. I will cheer up by watching your stream. Oh, Yumi, I hope that they know that you're trying your best, because I know you're trying your best. I know you're trying your best. Take it easy on yourself, okay? Please do that. Be patient with yourself. Some of you guys are just not patient with yourselves, I swear. Good morning, Smexy. It's been days. I haven't caught up to your streams lately. I'm so sorry. It's okay, Rin. Please don't worry. Thank you, Gabby. Listen, I know that you guys are most likely showing up a little bit more because it's just Easter and there's like breaks and everything for those who celebrate it, or if you're in a place that celebrates it, maybe. So, please don't stress. Don't worry. We're just chilling the whole time. What the heck are you on right now? Anyway, look at that. Look at that already. 13 months, over a year, KidCan. So actually, have you started reading the book yet? Just need to know for signs. I may have started a thing, and many... You're not gonna get that information out of me. You're not gonna get it that quickly, Alex. You're going to have to beg for it. You're gonna have to put on the cat ears. Put on the cat ears. That voice sounds like you would say Tupac or Shakur is your spirit animal. That's a Vogue interview reference. Wait, who are you talking about? Who are you talking about, Faith? I want to know. Thank you, Ocean. Happy 9 months. I love you, girly. Thank you for the... Thank you for the 9 months. I appreciate it. I love you guys so much, and we have a lot of fun. We'll start... Do you not know who Tupac Shakur is? Is that like a chef? Is he a chef? It's a chef, right? Like, is he... like... What he do? Jubu, thank you for the 2 months. Jubu is a cute name. After being VOD gang for a long time, finally I have time to see you. I miss you so much. I miss you too, Jubu. Miss you too, thank you. Hello, Axie, I hope you're fine today. Here's a cup of Earl Grey creme from Art of Tea before I go. Listening to your voice while doing some art. Thank you, Sue. I hope your commissions are easygoing today and things are easy for you. Thank you, Jana. Thank you. I appreciate it. Tupac is... Wait. Yeah. I think it's that guy, the one who sang the... You are so beautiful, girl. It's why on earth you got me. Yeah. I remember that. That's him. That one was a fucking hit, bro. Everyone was listening to that back in like 2000. Everyone was bumping that shit in 2005. You are so beautiful, girl. That's why it never worked. You got me. Me and my friends, we bump in Tupac. We love you, Hexy. Thank you, Leo. Thank you. Thank you, Guri, for the 5 months. Yippee, 5개월. 오늘도 헥스는 귀여워. 감사합니다. Thank you, Guri. I'm getting faster at reading 한글. 맞습니까? 맞나요? 5개월. 오늘도 헥스. 감사합니다. Thank you. 맞대요. Yippee! Baby, sweetie, physical pain, mental anguish. You're not a 90s baby. I am. Sean Kingston Shakur was his, I don't know. But thank you guys so much. I've been really excited to do this tier list. Really excited to do this tier list. Because I think that I get to talk and brain rot about these games a little bit. But also, I wanted to tell you guys that this tier list is not set in stone. In fact, I was literally just adding the options like a few minutes before, not a few minutes, like half an hour before stream. So far, I have a few games, not a lot, literally like 10 games. what I want to do is I want you guys to tell me about, to remind me of some games, because I've played so many horror games, so you guys can remind me of it. But yeah. Thank you, Ming, for the 13 months. Thank you, Shauna. My dad walked in and said, "Who's this deep voice talking in your room?" He's a nice voice. Hello. I'm assuming he wants to say hi to you, so yes, lol. Is that father-in-law? Oh my god. Hello, father. You know, chat, it's gonna be the most awkward thing in the world. It's going to be the most awkward thing in the world when your dad, chat, and I finally get around to meeting and having dinner together. Because deadass, you're going to be at the dinner table and you're going to be like, "Daddy, can I have the salt, please? Can you hand it over?" And both you and your dad, both me and your dad are going to reach for it. You know what I mean? You're going to be like, "Daddy, can I have the salt?" And then both me and him are going to reach for it. It's going to be really awkward. I'm going to make that eye contact. Hex, my dad is still here. I'm sorry, Sean. I'm kidding. Listen, I promise, sir. I'll have her home at 9 a.m. baby. We clubbing all day. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding, Shauna said. I'm joking. I'm a practical joker. I'll have her home by 8 p.m., sir. 8 p.m. next week, baby. I don't. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding again. I'll have her home 8 p.m. tomorrow. Or today. Don't worry, I promise. I'm a good boy. I'm Notorious. Hey Hex, hope you have a wonderful Easter. Notorious, I haven't seen you in a while, huh? Welcome. My dad is laughing. No, listen, sir, I'm being serious. I'm kidding. I feel really ashamed. I want to look good in front of parents. I'm kidding. I'm a good boy. I promise. Parasocial, you need to lock off, baby. You know, at this point, Faith, the only thing left to say is, you are so beautiful, girl. It's why it'll never work. You got me. Thank you, Sue. I'm jam-packed with projects, but still surviving. Already wearing hand braces to avoid stress. Hopefully I can go back to making fan art soon. Listen, Sue, you're here. I don't know, but whenever you guys describe the situation that you're in, and tell me about it, or tell me the situation you're in, or how you're watching the stream, it makes me picture you. You should do that too. You should do that more, because I really like picturing what you're doing. And whenever you tell me what you're doing and you know, describe your situation, I kind of like have a picture, a mental picture. So it's really okay. I'm happy you're cozy and you're able to do your art while watching the stream. Thank you, Sandy, for the 13 months. Don't worry about it, Sue, but I will. I am looking forward to whatever you draw of me, whatever that may be. Sitting in my chair right now, crazy? Listen, it may not be crazy to you, but you are so beautiful, girl. Even if you just sit on a chair, it's still so beautiful. Beautiful when I know always. Your 2D man is funny. He has a sense of humor. I can't understand what you're saying. Why you stay up to watch him? Oh, your dad is so cute. He's so cute for saying that. He's so cute. Is your dad single? Is your father single? Good morning, Hex. Good morning, Sicklings. Happy Easter, bro. VOD gang today as I run errands. I hope you all have fun. Just say that you love the Easter. Just saying. Thank you, Akira. Hex, I have plans on cosplaying you sooner or later when I'm free from exams. Your hair is really difficult to style. I know, it's really difficult to style. But you know, that might change sometime. Sometime in the future, it might be a little bit easier for you to style my hair. You might have another option. But I don't really know at the same time. Who am I to speak? I just talk out of my ass all the time, right? I talk out of my ass all the time. You guys don't listen to me. I'd be spewing bullshit 24/7. I'm gonna kill you, Lux. I'm going to kill you. Hex, you're the least from being a good boy. You're the second most unsatious. Who's the first? You know other boys? You know other men? Alicia? Who are these other men that you know? Thank you, Lux, for the 20 gifted. Thank you so much. Thank you for being so generous. I hope you know, Lux, you're gifting a lot of people happiness, and you're being really, really sweet. But at the same time, I really want to advise you to put the fucking credit card down. I will make you. So God help me. Please watch out for yourself first. Laying on my bed, kicking my feet, twirling my hair, giggling, watching a pretty boy sing Sean Kingston. It's really funny that you say this, everybody, because just before the stream was starting, while troubleshooting Photoshop, I was listening to the most emo depressing ass music. And I really enjoyed it. Heck, shush, I talk more than you. No, I yap more. But thank you. Thank you, Dolly. You and your voice packs are so sweet. I'm off the market, but my daughter's still on. He laughed at me and left. Hex Haywire, swear to God. I think I had a good impression. I think I had a good first impression. Thank you, 10 months for the 10 months, Catherine. Thank you, Jandy. Hi, Axie, I miss you so much. I tried to voice pack you yesterday. I want to know, did you receive it? By the way, how's your cats today? I'm not sure if I did. Hold on, let me check it. Hold on, let me check. Huh? Yep. Yesterday, huh? Let me see. Yes, I did. Yeah. I did get it, but I haven't checked the stream. I haven't gone through the links in a little bit, but thank you. The link works. I see it. Thank you. Riete, please be bald to finally give cosplayers and artists a break. So if I have a bald model, you promise you'll shave your head, Riete, and you'll take a picture? Because I'll do it. Don't test me. Don't test me. I'll do it, but you have to shave your head. I'll ditch you. See, everyone, that's what happens. You're just like all them other girls. You ask me for something, and then when I finally give it to you, when I give you what you asked for, you just leave me. You're just like them other girls. I thought you were different, Rieti, but you're just... Thank you for the gifted bunny. Thank you, like. Call me selfish, but I don't do super chat so I can buy more books. And that's very valid, like. Spend your money in a way that makes you feel... Spend your money in a way that makes you feel like, you know, you're getting the most out of it. And you're doing, you know, that invokes happiness. Any way of spending your money is pretty much valid, you know, save for obviously being very irresponsible and a few irresponsible purchases. Every way of spending money is valid except for giving it to me. That's when it becomes invalid. Your opinion is suddenly null and void. It's just fucking stupid if you spend money. Please take care of yourself. Thank you, She. Thank you, Susan. How about bald Sicklings? Hexy runs away. You guys... Imagine me watching the stream, drawing your hair and getting mad because it's hard to draw. Or falling asleep in front of the PC, still holding an Apple Pencil in hand. Does that happen to you? Sickling brain rot. Sickling brain rot. That's so cute, Minnie. Please take care of yourself. You need to get proper rest. If I ever see you guys, if I ever see you falling asleep in your chair, I would carry you to the bed. I'm being dead serious. I'd carry you to the bed because if you, I'd rather that you wake up a little bit, and you know you wake up properly on the bed. But I wouldn't. I'm not gonna let you sit in an uncomfortable position like that. My partner is cosplaying you in May, and I concur that the hair is a struggle. I'm a hairstylist. I should be able to do this. Curse you, anime boy hair. Yuppie, yuppie, yuppie. But you still love me because I'm pretty, right? But it's going to get, it might get, I don't know, like I feel Mercury is in Gatorade right now, and one of these days really it might be a little bit easier to cosplay me, I feel. Because of how Mercury is in Gatorade and everything. Something tells me that the stars are aligning and it's going to be, my empath abilities are going off. I do super chat so I don't spend it on Genshin waifus. Isn't that better use of my money? That's better use. Yes, give it to me instead. No Genshin waifus. Bad. I'm kidding. Just be happy, Mossy. You deserve it, sweetheart. I made a flower painting in your color scheme. Did you? Oh. I love you guys. You guys are really sweet. But we'll see. I mean, we'll see what the future holds. It's really exciting. I think that you guys will... I don't know. I'm really... I don't know. There's just something about it. For me personally, I'm like... Wow. There's something about it where I just like, wow, you know, things are a little bit... Huh? But I can't really... Wow. Thank you, Froyo. TMI, I always draw your hair with a sketch, then clean it, and never with line art, because your hair doesn't make sense. It doesn't make any sense, honestly speaking.
Elysia the Heart donated $5. Darling, you don't remember Friday? You canceled the movie stream because of your nose. If you celebrate Easter, I wanted to wish you happy.
I don't remember Friday because
Easter Bunny brings you good dreams and restful sleep.
Thank you so much, Alicia. I love you for that. Thank you. I don't remember. I probably repressed that memory already. Kave. I forgot what Kave looks like, but thank you for the 2 months, Shannon. I have been praying for simpler hair. I assume it will come at the cost of a more complicated outfit. I don't know, maybe. It could be complicated with lots of different things. Could be, you know, more simple. It could be more, you know, you have to think about not just the style of hair, but the hair color. It could be red. It could be, God forbid it's black or anything like that. It could be blue, could be white. There's so many different things to really consider. You know what I mean? But all I know is nowadays people don't be playing around with their fits, you know? It really is drip or drown. So I had to make a choice. I had to look myself in the mirror just a few months ago, and I had to say, Hex Haywire, what will it be? Are you dripping or are you drowning? And you guys will have to decide whenever that comes out. So I'm proud to announce June of 2028, we are going to finally be debuting our second outfit. 2028, everyone, just 4 more years. Thank you, Shauna. No super chats because I should be saving to pull Boonhill on Honkai. He's so fine for real. Listen, Boonhill won't save you. Boonhill cannot save you, okay? He ain't even daddy, so Boonhill can't and won't do anything now. Me, on the other hand, Hex, do you still need your Gatorade? Yes, give it to me. I like the grape Gatorade. Thank you, Noma. Thank you. Love you guys. I love you. Boothill can save you? No, Shauna, Boothill's not gonna save you. Absolutely not. That's not true. I'm so what? But I'm so excited, everyone. That's going to be an exciting moment. It's gonna be really fun. Thank you, everybody, so much for all the super chats, for all of the gifted memberships. I really appreciate it. Okay, let me drink the rest of my monster here. I lurk a lot, but just listening to your streams has really gotten me through some tough times. I tend to joke in these, but we sappy today, motherfucker. I love you so much. I love you too, Ray. I love you too. Thank you. I love the bunny in your profile picture. Thank you so much. Happy 11 months, baby. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna get easier. Hey X, I discovered your channel randomly and I'm loving your community. Very happy to have found you such a nice person. Kisses from Brazil. Oh, Maya, thank you so much. And welcome home. I'm sure the Sicklings will absolutely, very lovingly welcome you with open arms. Thank you so much, Maya. Thank you. Welcome. What's actually in the wine glass, dude? It is Monster, I'm being serious. Come on, I have ice cubes in it. You can hear the ice cubes. Would I really drink wine with ice? I wouldn't do that to myself. Thank you, Yuri. Welcome home. Thank you, guys. Thank you all so much. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for the future. You know, because you never know. You never fucking know. Oh, just the fucking prospect of being hit by a bus tomorrow. It gets me so excited to live life. You know what I mean? Good evening. It is the season for cherry blossom flavored drinks and sweets in Japan. What seasonal flavors do you have in your country? Thank you so much, Tsukina. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for the super chat. I don't know if we have any seasonal drinks, but I do want to try some of your cherry blossom flavored drinks. I'd love to try those. They sound so yummy. What else? Really, the only season we have here is, or the season I experience the most, personally, is seasonal depression. So if I were to make a drink out of that, I don't really think it would taste all that good, to be honest. But I will let you know if I do. Hex, do you like tea, like really heavy bitter tea? You know, Shauna, I realized your name has a like Vanta and Luca OSHI mark. And it's a really pretty name. I like the name Shauna, don't get me wrong, but I just can't really take your super chats very seriously if there isn't like you know, like a black heart involved somewhere on there too. Like, it ain't that hard, you know? Because right now, your super chat's really hard to read. But I'm sure if you had like a black heart attached to your name, it would be so much easier to interpret whatever you just said in your message. Hex, this is so this is so random, but I tried my best advice for whenever I flunk an exam. Saved me so many times from my parents. They are Asian. That's so funny though. But listen, when you get a low grade and you have to go up to your Asian parents, the best thing you can do is to mansplain, male wife, manipulate. Okay, go up to your parents with a defeated look on your face. This is how you do it with everybody. You go up to your parents, you say, my classmates failed their classes too. Some of them were afraid to show their parents, but I just want to be honest with you guys because Mom, Dad, I consider you've raised me so well, and I didn't want to hide anything from you. So here's my grade. I failed, but I tried my very best. I was up studying all night. I'm sorry. And don't look at them in the eyes, and trust me, that shit's gonna... You're fine, baby. You know? You just gotta bring out the I tried my best card. My mom would just say you're not your classmates. Yeah, you should just tell your mom I'm worse. Just out of curiosity, do you have any big plans coming up soon? As in anything we need to prepare for? Schedule flights. I don't know. Nothing really, so my schedule is pretty much free to meet all of your mothers. Thank you so much, Lollipop, for the 15 months. Hi, it's nice to see you. Hello, Lollipop. Whiny. Thank you so much for the 15 months. Hexy saving student lives with this tip. This should be a segment. I have a lot because I didn't really... I was a bad boy for a little bit. I was kind of a bad boy for a little bit. You and your bad influences, but I still love you no matter what. Thank you so much, Esther. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah. There's a lot of different ways. Oh, and don't even get me started on teachers. I'm really good. I'm really good with teachers. Yeah. Hex, what are your grades? Grades are redundant to talk about. I had, like in high school, I don't know. I had a 4.5 weighted average. But that didn't help because trust me, I'm still stupid as fuck. It doesn't change anything. Thank you, Yuri, so much for the yellow. Like I met people who were like 4.3, 4.2, lower, 3.7, even 2.7. They were smarter than I was. I'm just a dumbass, really. Thank you. Thank you everyone for coming to the stream. We'll be going into Photoshop in just a little bit to do the proper tier list. But I'm so excited. Before we go into it, I just wanna thank you for being here. Thank you so much for spending your Easter with me. Thank you for showing up on Twitch yesterday. Thank you for all of the gifteds then, all of the bits, and thank you for all of the super chats and gifted now. Shout out to Lux, who gifted like so many. Thank you, Lux. Places Blackheart. Will this get Senpai's attention too, or do I have to? Well, you know, you were gonna get my attention already, the odd girl. I was okay with just the black heart, but now that you brought up the wooing, I'm like, why not just give me both? At this point. Thank you, Dandelion, for the gifted. Hi, Kana. Always happy to be here. Yep. Last super for a while. So here's a hug. Love you, you silly gaslighter. Thank you so much, Anakin. I'm not gaslighting. See, baby, You don't. I don't think you're not really using the word gaslighting properly. You probably don't even know the meaning of the word or the etymology or origin of it. So let's just not use words that you're not very well aware of. Okay? But I love you, baby, and I'm trying to say that, you know, like, you're just not using it right. Is it really gaslighting, or am I just telling you how to do things and you just don't like to hear it? Hi Hacks, I'm going to see Wave to Earth in concert soon. Would you like to come with me? Yes, and take a picture of me, please. Please. Thank you, thank you. I love you guys so much. You got it? Thank you, Izzy. Okay. So let's go into the Hex define gaslighting. Gaslighting is when your partner doesn't want you to do something, so they throw out the word and make you feel guilty, and then you have to do the thing. I love you and Sicklings very much. Also, Kana Mama says hi to you. She likes the name you gave her. Oh, I love her so much. She's so sweet. I really love her. And when you told me that she was like a therapist, she must be so sweet, Kana. Please take care of yourself and your mother. And I hope you two are well and warm and taking care of yourselves. That's called manipulation. I don't know if you're using that word right either, baby. So let's just put the dictionary down, honey, yeah? It's just easier. Things just go better when you do everything that I say. Remember that one time you did what I say and it worked out? Just do as I say, when I say it, and I promise, baby, everything is gonna be okay. Does that sound good? Oh, good girl. Good girl. Okay, everyone. Shall we now switch over into Photoshop? Okay, sir, Hex Haywire. Is this better? Yippee! So, no way. No way you didn't, Chana. That's funny. I wonder. I hope Vanticra notices that. Okay. I hope Vanta notices it, but he's probably not as petty as I am, or not as hyper observant at least. Okay, sir, is this better? So bitter. Bitter tea like oolong tea, but like straight up oolong tea, nothing else added, you know. Yes, thoughts. Thank you, Shauna. I appreciate you. I forgot even what we were saying, but just for one day, no, please keep it. Shauna, if you don't have my OSHI mark on your name, I will die. Doctor just messaged me right now. It's crazy. The timing is insane. He said, you are suffering from OSHIitis. If you don't have my OSHI mark in your name, I'm going to die. What, OMG? I know. It's terminal. Please take care. Or I'm telling myself to take care, but you have to do that, okay? OSHIitis. They won't let me have they won't let you have 3 emojis in your name? Oh, they won't let you have 3 emojis? I'm so sorry. Well, just maybe keep me, and you can decide who the other person is. But oh, I'm so sorry. Only 3? Well, it can be me and maybe someone else? Okay, guys. So this is gaslighting. Stop it. You don't know the meaning of the word. Let's now let's play some motherfucking. When Hex says only 3, sounds like the no bitches meme. Only 3? You can only put a 3 in your This is me right now. You want to see what I look like? I love you. Hello. This is me. Only 3? You can only put 3 emojis on your name? Well, maybe you can remove the other one and keep me there. Only 3? Oh, only 3? I love you, Aya. I hope you're okay. Hello, 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 hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I love you, little parasocial gaslighter Oshu who lives in my computer. I love my computer. All my friends live there. Yeah. I love my computer because all my friends live there. They all be living in my computer. He's very nice. Okay. Thank God you didn't find Melissa's asset. What did Melissa draw? I love Melissa's drawings. I want to see it. Okay. Let's go into gaming and let's do this. Does this work? There we go. You can see this, right? I made you the ooh hands. I didn't see that. Listen, no. Sorry, but it's under Hex Sense, right? I love you, Melissa, and I love your assets. Thank you. I'll check it out. Thank you. You guys can see this? Thank God. This was so busted for me, honestly. I had to work around it so many times to be able to properly fix it, but so this is the tier list, everybody. As you guys can see, there's the essential, there's the amazing, there's very good, decent, the not for me tier, and they haven't played. So let me tell you everything. This is going to be so exciting. I'm excited to be able to do this shit. I'm just a boy, first and foremost. And again, before I begin, this is going to be completely subjective. So I will not be swayed any longer by all of chat going, but Hexy, shouldn't this be here? Or shouldn't... I'm going to eat you. I'm going to eat you if you do that. It's a very subjective tier list. So I'm going to tell you my reasonings and give you a reason, or give you reasons why I believe that the game should be here. I'll give you justifications. But to give you guys a rundown, essential over here basically means it's essential. Meaning, if you were to play a video game or a horror game, I would recommend something to you from essential. Very, very likely, where I think that it's an important thing. Outlast 1 and 2, don't worry everyone, I will take your suggestions. If you guys remind me in chat or Streamlabs or Super Chats, and I've played the game, then I'll do it. Okay, Amazing is a game that is amazing. Very, very good. It's like a game that is very well crafted. I would also recommend a game within Amazing. So if somebody, for example, says, you know, they like a specific game, I will recommend a game from Amazing. Or if they like a specific type of horror, I would recommend something from Amazing. And the same goes for Very Good, really. Like, it's more niche. So Very Good is more kind of niche games. They may not sit well with everybody, but they're more niche games that I feel like people will like. If I put a game in Very Good, that means I enjoyed the game, but I didn't enjoy it. There are aspects of it that I didn't completely enjoy. I didn't thoroughly enjoy the game. Whereas with Amazing, I most likely enjoyed 90% of it. With Essential, it's a classic. Decent is just a game that's decent, personally. A game that, had moments that were hit or miss. Moments that felt, there were moments that were kind of dragging. There were moments that felt like were unnecessary. But there were also big moments in the game where I felt like a jump scare or a sequence in the game was pretty fun to go through. And not for me are games that are just simply not for me. Kind of games that I either didn't enjoy straight up, or games that I felt like, this is good, but it's just not for me. So this is probably the tier that needs the most clarification, because you might see a game like Five Nights at Freddy's. It's not going to be on this tier. But if a game goes in not for me, it doesn't necessarily mean I don't like it. It just means it's not for me, you know? So that's one. And then haven't played is simply haven't played. So if we put a game in haven't played, then we just haven't played it. That's the most self-explanatory tier. Make sense, everybody? Does everybody understand? Yippee, 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 yippee. Okay, now why aren't you sitting on my lap? Why aren't you sitting on my lap right now? That's my only question before we get into this. Why are you here on my lap? I don't get it. I'm not understanding. Something is not computing. Sit on my lap. Sit on my lap. I'm warm. My hands are warm. Sit. Sit on lap. Our butts are haunted? Uh-oh. Okay. Let's go, everyone. So again, these are the games that I have. We're going to go through at least triple this, probably. But for the first one, we're going to go with Resident Evil 4. Resident Evil 4, personally, is not for me. So let me explain why Resident Evil 4 is not for me. I am joking. So, guys, I want you to know if I had actually put it in not for me, I'd need you to kill me, because that probably means that someone took over my body and like a doppelganger is operating me, right? So we should clarify. This is going to be original. So this is the 2005 one. I memorized most of the dates for a lot of these games. So Resident Evil 4 2005 is obviously. So this is going to be hard, see, because essential. This is going to be essential to me or essential to others. So that's a clarification I need to put also here, where essential is essential to me, because if somebody told me I'm new to horror games, I want something easy to control and a little bit easy to get into. Resident Evil 4 is easy to get into, but it's not easy. The controls aren't necessarily for beginners. It isn't the easiest game, so it would be a little bit difficult to recommend this to somebody who has never played horror games before. But to me, this was my very first horror game. I was 7 years of age in 2005, 6 years old. This was one of my first games ever, and I played it personally and I loved it. It is incredibly important, and I like it. Okay, let's pick another one in this list. Let's do... What do you guys want to do? Let's do Dead Space. So, Dead Space is probably going to be amazing for me. Oh, I don't know if it's amazing or essential. It kind of fits like in between these two. I don't really know, because Dead Space is so good. I'm going to have to put Dead Space in amazing. So Dead Space is absolutely amazing for me. It's kind of in between essential and amazing. I think that if you are into horror, like cosmic horror a little bit, and horror that, visceral horror, kind of like Resident Evil, I would recommend this to you very heavily. It's very, very good, pretty close to essential almost, but just a hair short of essential for me. But it is very iconic. So Dead Space was released in 2008. I was also playing Dead Space at a very... But it's a very, very big game, or good game. Have you played the sequels? Yes, I've played all the sequels. Dead Space 2 and Dead Space 3. Okay, this is a lot of fun, everybody. I hope you guys are okay, and I hope you guys are all cozy. Let's go with, and don't worry everybody, this is obviously not all the games in the list. We're gonna do so many more. Let's go with Fatal Frame. Fatal Frame. Fatal Frame. This is the first Fatal Frame game. Now, truthfully, I didn't finish the first Fatal Frame game. I didn't finish it, so I feel like I can't just, you know, tell you guys or give you guys instantly, I can't completely be a judge of this. I have watched the ending, and I've seen like how the game goes for the most part. I think that the game is incredibly essential. I think the game is, you know, the epitome of really... the vibes are very spooky. I dare say that they influenced a lot of different games. I liked it. And I think that it has to be essential. Because I have watched this game multiple times. So even if I haven't played it completely to its fullest, I've watched the game multiple times. I really, really like it. I've considered getting tattoos inspired by Fatal Frame. I think they're really, really nice. Okay. But yeah, Fatal Frame is really, really good. Evil Within. So Evil Within was also made or directed by Shinji Mikami. So Shinji Mikami was the video game developer behind Resident Evil 4. And he was the one who... he was the director, yeah. So he also influenced Resident Evil 4 in a very big way. He wrote Resident Evil 4, and Evil Within is a really, really good game. But I think, in comparison to Resident Evil 4, I don't think that it's an essential game. I think actually this falls in between very good and amazing. But it's more amazing than it is very good. I think that the game is really interesting. I think the characters are really riveting. But I also think that there are moments that drag on a little bit, and they're also it does feel a little bit derivative from Resident Evil and derivatives from other horror games. You know what I mean? So it derives from other horror games. Yeah. Thank you, Morgan, for the gift. I love your profile picture. I love Bubbles. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I can't tell you who my favorite Powerpuff Girl is, honestly. I love all the Powerpuff Girls so much. Who's your favorite Powerpuff Girl, everyone? Sorry, I'm going on a tangent. Do you have a favorite Powerpuff Girl? Buttercup? Mojo Jojo? Curious for you to tier list Little Misfortune against Ranbo. Also, Little Nightmares, Stay Out of the House, Faz, Amori, Helltown. There's so much shit. There was Outlast, so we're definitely gonna go through. That's why I'm trying to not yap. You like Buttercup? Oh, you guys are so cute. They're so cute. I can't decide. I love all of them so much. They're so cute to me. Okay, let's do Clock Tower. Okay. So Clock Tower is So Clock Tower is a really good game. I think this was released for NES. Clock Tower is really, really cool. The original Clock Tower from 1995 is really, really nice. For the longest time, I never told you this, but there's a Clock Tower theme song. And the Clock Tower theme song sounds similar to the Exorcist's theme song. It's called the Clock Tower theme, basically. That's the name of the song. And you guys can go listen to that. It's a beautiful theme song. It goes like bum, 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 bum. And I wanted to sample that from the OST, like the theme, because it goes so hard. If you add 808s to that, or like dirty drums to that, like to the tubular bells, where it's bum, 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 bum. If you added 808s to that, that would be an insane beat. And I wanted to sample that for the longest time. Because I love Clock Tower. I watched a lot of Clock Tower. I never played it, but I did watch. It's really, really cool. I'm sorry, Anaya. Please take care of yourself. It's gonna be okay. So yeah, Clock Tower would have to be in... Okay, so I think that Clock Tower probably is one of the most essential NES horror games for me personally. I don't know necessarily where I'd put it. Don't know if it's amazing or essential. But if I had to choose, I probably would put Clock Tower in essential. Because it also is, it's inspired so many different games before. And I just feel like it deserves to be in. But it's kind of in between, you know what I mean? It's a classic though, 1995, and what it did for its time was really, really nice. So if you guys haven't seen Clock Tower, go check it out. It's very cozy and very campy. Okay, next is Bendy and the Ink Machine. I put this here because I wanted something indie amongst all of the, you know, different games. When I played Bendy and the Ink Machine back in the day, I was like really young. How old is the game? When did the game release? Bendy and the Ink Machine released 2017. So this was very long ago. Playing the game now and back then, I personally thought it was cool to watch Markiplier and Jacksepticeye playing it and having played it myself and everything. But personally speaking, it just didn't hold up. And even now, it did not hold up to the test of time very well either. So this probably goes under decent or very good. Honestly speaking, if I were to rate it, it would kind of be in between. So maybe we can put this one in between. Decent and very good. Like right. It's just it's a game that's like, that's kind of run-of-the-mill, nice to play if you have a few hours of your day and you want to invest. The story isn't particularly amazing or anything. There's lots of lore to it, lots of hidden stuff to it, which is really cool. And the community was crazy for it for a while. But it's not something that is anything close to essential or amazing. It honestly speaking, it probably hard belongs in decent. So I might just put it in decent. Decent is still good, everybody. So if I were to rank this, essential would be like a 10 out of 10. Amazing would be like a 9 out of 10. Very good is 8 out of 10. Decent is still like a 6 or 7 out of 10. Not for me is just not for me. So yeah, that's that. Five Nights at Freddy's. We all know where this has to go. This, for its budget, for its time, even now, with the influence it's had, Five Nights at Freddy's is quintessential, in my opinion. I think that Five Nights at Freddy's it's like it's so iconic and it's so important to the space. And I think that, you know, the community, everything about it, it changed so much. It didn't just change the horror landscape. It influenced it, and it also changed kind of the YouTube meta for a while. Because for a long while, everybody had jump scares on their thumbnails. It was kind of crazy. Like, that was the in thing back in 2015. People would, like, literally have thumbnails with thousands of like jump scare faces, you know? That was, if you were watching any sort of game content, it built so many careers. It really did. So that's where I'm gonna put Five Nights at Freddy's. Resident Evil 2. So we're gonna go. Which version are we gonna do here? Let's do the original first. So Resident Evil 2, 1998, which sees Leon exploring the RPD, with both the Claire and Leon routes still. I think that Resident Evil 2 is also essential. Now, I don't even think that this is super biased. It is always going to be a little bit biased, but when this game released, it was such a big deal and it was such a huge technological leap forward, but also the story was very alluring and fun to see, and it was so campy as well, you know? So this game is really nice. It was literally it was literally released a year before I was born, so I was just a horny thought in my parents' mind at the time. But, you know, it's still very, very... I personally have played it, and I've seen gameplay of it. I love Resident Evil. Okay. Next, we're going to do Fear. Let's do Fear before we go into Silent Hill. Fear is probably... I don't know if you guys remember what Fear is, the game. You guys know Fear? Fear was a shooter game that basically had like the Grudge in it. I like the game, I like the lore, I like the shooting. It was very solid. Fear 3 introduced like superpowers. Fear itself was really scary back in the day. It was like a very action horror kind of game. And I think personally it's like it's very good. It's not... I don't remember a lot about the lore, even if I played it. Usually I remember lore. I remember the gunplay being snappy and nice, but I don't think it was absolutely insane or anything, so it has to go very good. Okay, so there's a lot of games that we have to get through. I know that we're getting to Silent Hill, and I know that I can yap about this, but I yap about this every single day in general, that I don't want to take too much of your time as I do Silent Hill. So we're going to speedrun Silent Hill, even if I love these games so much, because I don't want you guys to be, you know, I don't want you guys to be here forever. But Silent Hill 2 is going to be essential. Silent Hill is going to be essential. There's no arguing. And Silent Hill 3. So, Silent Hill 3, Silent Hill 2 with James Sunderland, Silent Hill with Henry Townsend, and Silent Hill 3 with Heather Mason are all going to be... So you're going to see much less essentials from me here, but I think that they're very, very important games that shaped the landscape of horror. I think the only argument that you could make is maybe Silent Hill 3 deserved to be in amazing, or in between amazing and essential. But for me personally, and this is subjective, I think it's still very important that it's on essential, I think. And just knowing the timeline of Silent Hill games, what they had to do. Silent Hill 2 was made on the PlayStation 2. Right? And Silent Hill 2 was made with such limited... They could do very limited things. And they managed to turn a limitation like the fog into something very iconic. And very... important. So it was just, it's so essential, and it's really, really nice. Thank you, Anaya, for the 7 months. Sorry to interrupt, just want to say that I love this community so much. You guys give me another reason to live. I'm so happy, Anaya. Please be well. I know things that may be hard, but rest easy. Just go easy on yourself and be gentle. Thank you so much. Thank you, Anaya. You're so sweet. Any opinions on Condemned Criminal Origins? Oh my god, why is this so familiar? I probably know. Okay, I know this shit. Wasn't this like banned? Wasn't this banned back in the day? I don't know. Was it banned? I feel like this was like banned. Or was that Manhunt? Yeah, it was banned in Germany. So I don't know. I've never played it though. So let's put that right now. That's a good thing to put. Let's put condemned. Criminal origin. That's not how you spell condemned, by the way, so don't. Condemned. You don't have fuck it. I'm gonna put this in haven't played. Oops. So I'll put this in haven't played. Because I haven't played this. Okay. Thank you, Sari, for the 15 months. I really appreciate it. Hex, I can hear your cats. They're being noisy. They're being really noisy. I'm gonna bite their paws. I'm gonna kiss them and bite their paws. Okay, let's do Outlast, both 1 and 2. Outlast. Let's do another Outlast over here. Outlast 2. Any other games you guys want to see? I'll pick some of the first. Resident Evil 7. What else do you guys want to see? Has anyone ever asked if you had to get rid of one Silent Hill, which one would it be and why? It would have to probably... That's so painful, but I'd have to say maybe 3. Madison. Poppy Playtime. Okay. What else you guys got? Cry of Fear. Phasmophobia. Let's do Phasmophobia. Hex Haywire ASMR. Hex Haywire ASMR. What else? I'm just adding this all to the list. Why are my cats meowing so loudly? Little Nightmares? Little Nightmares. Okay, so let's work on this list for now, okay? Outlast is amazing. Kinda hard though, it feels kinda essential. It also has changed a lot and is very influential in that sense. I think Outlast is amazing though. I don't think it's like essential, but I think it's amazing. 8 months, really? That was so fast. Also, GTC everyone. Good morning, hello. Thank you so much. Okay, so Outlast is amazing. I don't think it's essential, but I think it's amazing, and for its time, in 2010 when it was released, it was like the shit back in the day. Outlast 2 is in between amazing and very good. I love the lore in Outlast 2. I love the characters. I personally feel like it should be amazing. That's just me though. I thought it was fucked up. I thought that Outlast 2 was amazing. A lot of people didn't think so. A lot of people said it was worse than the first, but I think Outlast 2 was better, in my opinion, lore-wise, than the first Outlast was. That's just me, though. Little Nightmares is, like, amazing as well. Little Nightmares 2... Okay, so we'll put Little Nightmares 1 and 2. We're gonna run out of space at this rate. What the fuck? We're gonna run out of space. This is crazy. We might have to shrink these a little bit. So we'll shrink them. It's gonna be really ugly looking by the end of this stream, John. Because we're gonna have to make space. We're gonna have to make a lot of space. But it's okay. You'll make it fit, right, John? You'll make it fit. 1 year I've been VOD gang recently because classes have been really hard. But I'm so happy to be a Sickling. I love you so much. Thank you, Angel. Thank you so much. Thank you, Angel. We'll make it fit, right? It's gonna be okay. We'll figure it out. It's gonna be a bit of a tight squeeze. Country girls make do, okay? And you're gonna be a country girl today. You're gonna rough and toughen. Okay, so next is Madison. Madison gave me scares. I just don't think the voice acting was something little bit odd. I thought that Madison was pretty scary. But the voice acting was one. I also didn't really feel invested in the characters as much as I probably should have. I think that a lot of it was scattered. It was just really scary. I think the voice acting needed work, though. I think that the characters weren't particularly alluring or anything. Okoji-chan, thank you for the 11 months. But I thought that Madison was very scary. So, as a horror game, if we're talking about scary tiers, like if this was just based off of scary, Madison would be essential. But the game as a whole, you know, I don't think it was like particularly. I don't think it deserves very good either, though. I feel like it could hold its own here and amazing. I think Madison was here. This might be controversial, but I thought out of all of the games that I've played on the channel so far, Madison is probably the one that creeped me out the most, alongside Mortuary Assistant. So Mortuary Assistant and Madison both were creepy to me. Like, if you were going to ask me which game, I've not been jump scared yet, right? I haven't been jump scared yet. But if you were going to ask me which two games were closest to getting me jump scared, it's these two. So just by virtue of that, I think that they deserve amazing, because the atmosphere in both games felt so tense and felt so palpable that I just knew that it felt very uneasy for me. So these were the two games. I don't think any other game really got me close to screaming or yelling or anything, but these two games really were kind of. I thought Iron Lung got you at the end. No, that was that was a fake. Unless it wasn't, I don't know. I don't think it was real though. A Date with Death, Resident Evil 7, very controversial. What the hell? Resident Evil 7. What the fuck? Oh, you gotta rewrite that. Resident Evil 7, controversial opinion. I like Resident Evil Village more than I like Resident Evil 7, but I still think that Resident Evil 7 is amazing. This is the thing. People think that Resident Evil 7, and I agree that Resident Evil 7 saved the Resident Evil franchise, because the Resident Evil franchise, for me, was a little bit, the future was a little bit, you know? Was a little bit unstable, because they had just released Resident Evil 6, which wasn't particularly well received. And then they were kind of... Resident Evil 6 wasn't particularly well received, right? And then they were like, we need to bring it back. We need to have our "we are so back" moment. And they really did. So a lot of people would say Resident Evil 7 is essential, but for me, I think that Resident Evil 7 is amazing. The reason why is because I wasn't invested in any of the protagonists. So with Resident Evil 7, I was not invested in... What was Ethan's wife's name? Was it Maya? See, I don't even remember her name. Mia. There you go. So I see Mia's story was just so Mia in general was so just not relatable as a character to me. I didn't feel any sort of emotional connection towards her. You know what I mean? So it was like trying to save somebody who I never really felt was, you know, because it's hard with these games, you understand? Like, you have to in such a short amount of time, you have to kind of make somebody fall in love with the characters you make. But when it comes to Mia and even Ethan, this is a hot take too, but even Ethan for me is not particularly, you know, a character that I'm like so I swoon over in comparison to maybe Chris and Leon. They just feel not so fleshed out, you know? So that's another thing where you don't even see Ethan's face. And I get that the reason why that they wanted you to not see Ethan's face. This is the thing. They didn't want you to see Ethan's face because they wanted you to imagine yourself as the character. Does that make sense? Because it's supposed to be, it's you. But the thing is, not everyone is like, if you do that, then you have to make Ethan pick choices that the general public feel like they can pick. I would understand doing that if it was like an RPG game where the choice was yours to make. You had choices to make, but we were watching a story unfold before our eyes. Ethan had a path, he had a fate. There was something. There was a path that he had to go through. So I'm like, why? There's no point in making this a self-insert character if there's a story to it. So for me, it just, you know, it made him less relatable, in fact, than if they had just made him a character. So with Resident Evil 7, it's going to go it's going to be an amazing. I feel like this is going to be very controversial, but I think Resident Evil 7, even for me, might have gone in between amazing and very good. But if I were to pick, it would be like amazing. If I was to rate the game itself, I'd give it like an 8.5. But I think it goes here. Thank you for listening to me yap, everybody. I love you guys. Next is Poppy Playtime. So Poppy Playtime is going to be when Poppy Playtime Chapter 1 came out, it was very good. When Chapter 2 came out, it was still very good. But when Chapter 3 came out, it dropped from being very good to in between very good and decent. Poppy Playtime Chapter 3 just was not it for me, personally speaking. So I'm gonna put Poppy Playtime in decent. I think Poppy Playtime Chapter 3 was not for me, but the first 2 chapters of Poppy Playtime were very good, kind of. So I think I'm gonna put it here in decent. So many puzzles? Yeah, a lot of puzzles. A lot of running. Didn't feel very invested in the characters, you know? So I'm gonna put it in decent. That's how I feel about it. For Phasmophobia, I think Phasmophobia is just... Man, Phasmophobia is hard to say, but for me, I think, I'm trying to think about it. Is there any other horror game, chat, that is like... I don't like purely horror. I'm thinking maybe Lethal Company, but don't say Roblox. Hello, Jazz. Demonologist. A little bit. I feel like okay, so I'm very biased here. I would say Phasmophobia is essential because it was the first that kind of did that kind of thing. But I feel like I think it's closer to amazing, you know? I think Phasmophobia is closer to amazing. And I'd put Phasmophobia in amazing. I have more hours in Phasmophobia than I do in any of these games. By far. It's just so much replay value, and there's so much to it and everything, and it's really interesting, and I love Phasmophobia a lot. But yeah, this is good. I'm feeling really happy with this tier list. I don't feel like you know, being completely selfish, and if I looked at this tier list, I have no gripes really. I think it's really nice so far, and it's something that I very much relate to. So thank you so much, everybody. Let's think of a whole new list of games. What should we put, everybody? Hex Haywire ASMR it goes in its own tier. Not for me. Let's put it here for now. Hex Haywire ASMR. Layers of Fear. Melrose. You are cooking again. Don't worry about not being in yesterday's stream, by the way. I totally didn't put you in a list of sickling strikes. Don't worry about it. It's okay. You're totally not... That's totally not strike one, Mel. Don't worry about it. It's okay. Not like I... Put me on that list. Okay, what do you guys think? Chillazard? The Last of Us? Ooh. I don't know though. Is The Last of Us really horror? I don't think it's horror. Okay, let's do The Last of Us. Would you consider... I think it's horror enough. Not really? ASMR is essential. We can do Chillazard games. We can do Chillazard games a little bit later, guys. Okay, let's not do The Last of Us. The Last of Us is essential for me. Just to give you guys a rundown. I would talk about The Last of Us all day. Iron Lung. Okay. Doki Doki. Until Dawn, Home Sweet Home, Garden of Banban. Alan Wake is good. What else? Fears to Fathom. We have Dead Space already. Thank you. Crimson Snow. Nine Child's Stream. Maybe we can do something. Let's do the mainstream first, everybody. More of mainstream games before we go into more of the indie ones. Does that make sense? And then we can go into more indie kind of niche games. I didn't know we were getting strikes. No, you're not getting strikes, everyone. I love all of you. Crap, if we get strikes for every stream and we miss, I'm in some deep trouble because I missed more than I can count. Not to me. You're all good. But some people getting, you know, some people deserve strikes for missing the stream. I'm trying to jokingly play favoritism here, guys. Observation duty? I have perfect attendance. You know what? I'm not gonna lie, it's fine because I have perfect attendance too. I am actually in every Hex Haywire stream. I know it's crazy, but I'm on every single one. I've never missed a Hex Haywire stream. I'm always on that bitch all the time. Kind of fucking crazy. Always on the stream. Sometimes though, I have to say, sometimes I'm late to the Hex Haywire stream. But generally speaking, I'm always there. Every single time. He's one sexy ass motherfucker, I have to say. And by sexy ass, I mean depressed and concerningly mentally ill. Just ban me. Don't make me think about it. Self-confidence. Have confidence. Okay, let's see. Popular horror games. Little Nightmares, Soma, Bloodborne, Alan Wake 2. Let's put Alan Wake 2 in this list. Prey, Returnal, Dead Space. Damn, there's a lot of horror games out there, but there's not like that many horror games. You know what I mean? Let's see the 10 best horror games of all time. Silencio Hill, Amnesia. Okay. Fatal Frame, Phasmophobia. Okay, let's go with this one. And then we're probably going to have to touch on the more indie games after this. Hi, Green Poison. Thank you for the 15. Mami Poku. Today's my birthday. Remember last year there was you, and this year there was you. That's so sweet. Why is it the way you worded that was so cute? That's so cute. Thank you so much. Little Nightmares is already here. Stop alt tabbing from the stream. Stop playing Fortnite. Let's see. Happy birthday. Thank you. So let's do this here. Let's make it. Let's do. I haven't played Visage, so Visage goes here. I haven't played Visage, everyone. I've heard people want me to play it, but I haven't played it. Layers of Fear. I just get so bored of Layers of Fear. Not gonna lie, the gameplay loop kinda bores me. How do you know? I know you. I'm in your walls. You have the vibe. Whenever you chat sometimes, chat, and you're doing something else apart from me, whenever you're doing something that isn't me, I can tell because you guys have that, like, you know, that meme of like, nice dick babe, but I'm playing Fortnite right now kind of vibes, you know? Nice dick babe, but I'm playing Fortnite right now kind of vibes. Wow, nice cock, honey, but I'm... nice cock, honey, but I'm bottom fragging in Call of Duty right now. Baby, nice cock, but I'm too busy feeding in Valorant, baby. That's the kind of vibes you guys are getting. Bro, I need your full attention, bro. Like, what do you mean? Okay, Layers of Fear is going to be very good. People are like, the lore is amazing. Well, the lore better start loring. The lore better start giving to the gameplay, because, baby, the fucking gameplay ain't. The gameplay ain't gameplaying. So Layers of Fear for me is decent. Plus, it's a little bit difficult. It's a little bit difficult because you log into Layers of Fear and you play it, and some of the lines are voice acted. At least in Layers of Fear too. So you pick up a note, and it's like, it's a very... There are moments in the game where it's very tense. You feel like you're being chased and stalked and watched, and you want to get out more than anything. It's scary. And then you grab a note, and the letter reads, I'm being chased right now, and it's very scary, but I want you to know that these paintings reside in the fourth manor of... And at that point, when you hear that accent come in, you just kind of want to end it all there, you know? You kind of wish that Death just stopped walking and started running a little bit. So I think just because of that, it kind of gets on the decent tier for me. I just could never really... I could never get into Layers of Fear, truthfully. But I do like the lore, and I do like that it touches on mental health. I really do. I think that's really good. I just really like, gameplay wise as a horror game, I never felt, you know, just as a video game straight up. But you know, what it stood for was nice. I just didn't feel like as a video game it made me feel I felt anything too. Yeah. Iron Lung is amazing. Iron Lung is amazing. I think that Iron Lung is really, really amazing. Listen, I think that Iron Lung is amazing. I want to see its influence more in the future. I feel like it's really, really good. personally speaking, but I think Iron Lung has to be amazing. I really, really like the game. It's almost inessential for me because it's so good. I want to see what Father Markiplier does with Iron Lung. So it's gonna go there. Doki Doki Literature Club. Doki Doki, I have half a mind to put Doki Doki in essential. Like name a game of the same caliber like Doki Doki that was just as well written and well. I kind of want to put it in essential. You know what I mean? It kind of be cooking a little bit. You know what I mean? It was kind of like, how do I put this in a Gen Z way? If Doki Doki had an ass, it would be Gyat. Does that make sense? Or no? Did I? Unsubscribing just for that. I understand. Like it's sticking it out for the Rizzler for real. I feel like Doki Doki Literature Club has to be essential. I don't think there's anything like it. And it's crazy when you think about it because you'd think that because it did what it did, like a visual novel, you think that somebody would be able to, you know, maybe not top it, but would copy something that would like, but there was nothing. There were a few copycats here and there, but nothing came close to how excellent Doki Doki did it, and how kind of important culturally it was, you know? So I think that Doki Doki honestly deserves to be in essential. I think Doki Doki deserves to be an essential. Hot take, you know, kind of crazy to put Doki Doki next to Fatal Frame and Resident Evil 4 and Clock Tower, but I'm serious. I'm kind of serious about that. No, there's no other visual novel that did what it did. It's really funny because whenever you put yourself out there, you put yourself out for, you kind of do something. You do something when you put yourself out there. You allow yourself to be subject to criticism. When you put yourself out there, you make yourself vulnerable to some degree. And Doki Doki Literature Club introduced itself into the horror genre, into the horror world, and literally said, "Come get me if you can. Come catch me." And nobody was able to keep up. Nobody was able to make a visual novel game in nearly 10 games, in 10 years, in a decade, that is able to hold a candle next to Doki Doki Literature Club. I'm going to kill you, Lux! Thank you so much for the 50 gifted. You're crazy. Can you chat in the chat at least a little bit? And thank you for the 50. Another 50 gifted. Thank you so much. Thank you. Look at all those gifted memberships. Look at all those chickens. So many chickens. Thank you so much. Thank you. Lux, I really appreciate it. You're so sweet. If anyone received a gifted membership from Lux, please thank Lux. No, Anaya, you are not going to make a comeback. Please. You're going to calm down. You're going to be good and you're going to calm down, okay? Thank you very much. Thank you so much, Lux. You're so generous. Please thank Lux if you received a gifted membership. Thank you, Lux. Alright. Okay, gamers. Do not encourage her. Don't encourage Naya. Next is, Alan Wake, everybody. So Alan Wake is probably going where do we put Alan Wake here? Controversial opinions, I feel, with Alan Wake a little bit on for me. Here we go. Alan Wake. First Alan Wake. Essential. It's not a lake, it's an ocean. Alan Wake, first game. Essential. Anaya, no. Alan Wake 2? This is going to be crazy. Not for me. No. I don't think it's not for me. I just think that Alan Wake 2 was so... It took Alan Wake and multiplied the game by 10 in terms of just insanity. So I think that Alan Wake 2 unironically has to be an amazing or very good. But it also resides. You know, it's really funny because Alan Wake 2 is really metaphorical. Alan Wake 2 is super mindfuckery. You know what I mean? Alan Wake 2 both resides in not for me and essential at the same time. So Alan Wake 2 was sincerely runner-up for Game of the Year. It's both essential and not for me. It's just... It's so weird because I think that... You know what I mean? I think that it's just not... How do I say? It's so confusing. Like, you have to invest lots of time. And generally, I'm okay with doing that. But I just think that it was so difficult to wrap my head around it, really. I think I'm just kind of stupid, maybe. But I think that it goes in amazing. I think that this is a good place to put in. I don't think it's as essential as the first game, but I do think... Thank you, Obsessed. DDLC over Dead Space. Man, on OSHI's throws the entire automaton on top of Hexy's. I like Isaac Clarke as much as anybody does. I think he's really cool. I just don't think then... Dead Space could be essential, I have to say. Dead Space could be essential. That's a good argument. If you broke into my room right now and moved Dead Space to essential, I would have... How about Kuon, Manhunt 2, Carrier, and Cursed Mountain? I've only played Manhunt 2 out of that entire list. So Alan Wake 2 is amazing. I just don't... It's just a very difficult game to wrap your mind around. You ever play Inky and the Ben Machine? You're so cute, Mel. You just hipsterfied that. It's right here. It's indecent. It's Bendy and the Ink Machine. Inky and the Bendy Machine. Inky and the Ben Machine. She's a fucking baby, man. She's a little baby, man. Icky and the Bend Machine. Oh my god. Okay, what else? You better drink water. Let me drink water right now. That sound... No, it was just funny. Amnesia is essential, guys. So I only watched some people play it, but Amnesia is... There would not be horror on YouTube without Amnesia. Amnesia with PewDiePie playing Amnesia back in the day, in 2009, 2010. That was the fucking shit. Everyone fucking watched it. That's where he came from. That was, you know, if you were playing horror games on YouTube, that's what it is. That's where it'd be, you know? This is where it is. That's the truth of it. this is like the precipice of the birth of the internet, kinda. Okay, let's move on to horror games a little bit. Or indie horror games. Move on to horror games. What indie horror games were you guys recommended? So let's do Shinkansen Zero. We don't have to do all Chillazart games. We can do a few. We can do Parasocial. We can do Fears to Fathom. Okay, we can do Fears to Fathom. Fear and Hunger. Exit 8. Okay, we can do Exit 8. Closing Shift. Closing Shift. Thank you. Peppa Pig. Thank you for saying bless you guys. You're so cute. Did you sneeze? I cleared my throat. Slenderman. Slenderman. Left 4 Dead. Buckshot Roulette is S tier. Fucking love Buckshot Roulette. Love it so much. Roulette. My friend Peppa Pig is absolutely it's terrifying. Granny, Home Sweet Home. Amanda's Adventures. Amori. Hello Neighbor. Hello Neighbor. Let's do Hello Neighbor. Okay. We can speed run this so that we can do a little bit more. Shinkansen Zero. Very good. I think Shinkansen Zero. Anaya, you scared me. You scared me. Thank you so much. Anaya, I was about to get angry at you. Thank you so much for being reasonable. Thank you. Save your money. Take care of yourself. I love you, Anaya, and thank you for spending time with me. Shinkansen is in between very good and amazing. That's what I want to put in between. Parasocial is very good. Fears to Fathom. Ooh, Fears to Fathom is really good. All based on a true story. Very, very refined games. Decent voice acting. Decent mechanics, I feel. I think Fears to Fathom is between... is also in the same list of between amazing and very good. Very refined. Hello, Jesus. Welcome back. Jesus going, I'm back is the funniest thing I've seen. Congratulations, Jesus. Jesus going, I'm back is the funniest shit ever. Look at this shit. I'm back. Happy Easter, Jesus. Congratulations. Okay, so it's not his birthday. It's not his birthday, guys. His birthday is later. Y'all are silly. Okay, hold on. Let me just move all of this above because there's a bit of an issue. Exit 8. Exit 8 was amazing. Again, lots of games are spanning from it, so I think Exit 8 is amazing. That's where I'm going to put Exit 8. I think Exit 8 is amazing. Or is it in very good? It's hard to put Exit 8 in the same level as these games, you know? It's just really... it's crazy when you look at it that way. So I think it's going to be I think it's gonna be in between amazing and very good as well. Why does this list look like you're biased towards horror games? What do you mean? They're all horror games. No way she deleted it. You're silly. You're fucking adorable. Silly, silly. Baldi's Basics. Okay, Slenderman is essential as well. If you guys didn't play this with your fucking, like, your fucking friends back in the day. Well, I didn't play it with my friends either, but it was fucking terrifying still. It was still fucking scary still, you know? What friends? I think Slender is really great. You only watched it? I played it myself and watched it. It was really fun. I think it spawned a lot of different. I think when Slender released in 2010, it spawned a lot of chasing. It was inspiration for a lot of games that required you to pick up items and to solve games. You know, it was essential because it was just so important in that sense, and it was influential in that sense, where, you know, people started to realize, oh my god, this is scary, being chased by a monster. And then people just started to catch on, and people caught on with that and started doing that. It became a formula for horror games, and it kind of became a standard. And I think that it just stands alone as a scary game, very anxiety inducing. I think it is either amazing or essential. If we're talking about pure influence, then maybe essential. As a game, it's you know, it's not particular. Even back in the day in 2010, there wasn't much to the gameplay. You know what I mean? It felt still very like, okay, you pick up notes, you have a flashlight. We can maybe put it in amazing. We can maybe put it in essential. Let's put it in between the two. Like right here. In between. I was way out of the horror scene, and even I heard about it, so it's pretty influential. I'd say so too. I think that when you really think about it, the game in its entirety is it spawned a lot of different copycats. One, as a game in itself, once you completed the game, there wasn't much to it. You weren't really invested in the character, the protagonist either. But I suppose it was all mostly Slender. I think it's in a good place right now. Choo Choo Charles is just decent. As a game, I still think it's decent though. It was fun to play. Choo Choo Charles is fun to play. It's not for me. I enjoy Choo Choo Charles. No matter what anyone says, I enjoy Choo Choo Charles. It was pretty funny. It's a guilty pleasure, yeah. Just like you guys are. Closing Shift, Chilla's Art. I'm very biased towards Closing Shift. It's the first horror game I've ever played with you guys. It's the first game I ever played in general with you guys. So the Closing Shift is the very first game on the Hex Haywire YouTube channel. So I'm very biased towards it. I'm going to have to put it in amazing. But it kind of put Chilla's Art on the map a little bit, you know? So many memories, babies. So many memories. We've gone so far. Look. Hello Neighbor. Ooh, this Hello Neighbor is probably one of the games that I honestly think is pretty bad. If there deserves to be a tier that's like if we there deserves to be a tier where it's just, you know, like Hold on, let's make another tier. What if we do this? Hold on, let's do a little bit of Photoshop work, yeah? Let's do this. If I do this, what does it look like for you? What does OBS show? Is it picking up properly? Okay. Let's do a little tier, shall we, chat? Shall we? What's a color that we can choose here? It's a little color. Let's do this. Let me show you my Photoshop skills. You can do this. Nope. We'll do it from here. We'll make it like this big. We'll fill it with a specific color. What color will that be? Fill with color. And then we're gonna choose... What's a color that's not here? Blue, maybe? Pink? Let's do pink. Fill. And this tier is going to be called... No words. No words. It's just going to be called... Smiley face tier. Because... we're going to call it a smiley face. Because it's just... No words. You know what I mean? It's just no words, like... I'm trying to be nice about it kind of tier. So that's the tier the hello neighbor goes in. I just don't no, I'm not saying much. I'm a nice guy. We're just gonna put hello neighbor out there. Just smiling through the pain. There we go. Smile and nod, ladies and gentlemen. Smile and nod. Maybe Hex Haywire ASMR should be down there too. I don't know. Can you guys still see the top? I need to make sure that you guys can see everything. You can see everything, right? Let's do this. Let's do this, and I won't move it from here on in. Okay, so let's move on. Let's think about the different games that we can put on here. Garden of Ban. Okay. Devour with Meloco, and I played it. Devour. What else? Alien Isolation. Okay. Sirenhead, Faith. Ooh, Faith. PT? Ooh, PT. No sound based. Animal Crossing. Bro, you good? I'm okay. Helltown, Night Security. Ooh, let's do another FNAF game. We can do Five Nights at Freddy's. Let's do FNAF 2. Why not? Okay, this list is messy. Garden of Ban. Silent Hill playable teaser is going to be Silent Hill playable teaser is going to be essential. I can make the argument for this any day of the week, even like as objectively, and I don't think much people are going to disagree with me. I think it sparks so much both outrage, hype, discord. There was just so much about it. It was such a polarizing game for a very long time, and it was very, very beautiful the way that it was very good. I think it was very influential. Lisa was huge. It sparked this whole wave. Of photorealistic horror, and that became the norm. There's no other game in the world that just the demo was able to spark that much just influence. Can anyone name to me a demo that is more influential than that? I'm trying to go through your streams to see what you've played. Thankfully, your titles are very straightforward and helpful. I don't get it. It's so fucking easy. Look at the thumbnail and empathize with me. Use your empath. You're just showing yourself as a... Just say that you're not empathetic, Leia. Just say you're not an empath. But listen, as I was saying about PT, guys, can you name a game that just the demo alone is as influential as PT? Just the demo. I'm not empathetic, just pathetic. Damn, that's a bar. There's no game that is as crazy as PT. You know what I mean? And it sparked this whole wave. It sparked this whole wave of just games that were so of just photorealistic games. Madison, Visage, so many games that just, you know, and then there were so many games. I don't know if you guys remember, but there was this game called Allison. It was supposed to be the spiritual successor to PT. There was Allison. Nothing ever came close to scratching that itch for a lot of people. There were some, like Visage came pretty close. Madison came, you know, is pretty good. But there was like a game called Allison Road, and that was supposed to be the spiritual successor to PT. Everyone kept saying, Allison Road is the spiritual successor. So everybody in my Discord. Let me turn off the notifications. Pretty base game on your list. What do you think of the list? You agree? Do 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 you agree? Discord jump scare. So, yeah, that's where I'd put PT. Devour with Meloco was pretty fun. I like the mechanics. I'd have to say that it is. It's just very good. Just very good. It's kind of forgettable, honestly. Is that my Discord? No, it's mine. FNAF 2. FNAF 2 is amazing. Not as essential, but it's amazing. That's how I feel. That's how I feel about it. Thank you for lurking, Vims. Good to see you. Hi, baby. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What up, baby? Alien Isolation. Alien Isolation, a lot of people will say is essential. For me, I think it's just amazing. I don't think it was... I think it was really... I just wasn't too afraid of it. But I think that it's amazing, honestly. I haven't played it in a really long time, though. Sister Location. Sister Location is amazing. I have very fond memories of Sister Location, to be honest. Very, very fond memories of Sister Location. For me, Sister Location and FNAF 4. People didn't like FNAF 4 as much. I thought FNAF 4 was really good. FNAF 3 is very good for me. I just didn't like FNAF 3 so as much as the others. FNAF 3, FNAF Sister Location, and FNAF 4. FNAF 4, amazing. This is subjective. I don't think a lot of people will agree with me on the FNAF list. Sister Location, also amazing. I loved Ballora and I loved the voice of Baby. FNAF 3, very good. The problem with FNAF 3, everybody, is that you couldn't die. The only time that you could die was by a Springtrap jump scare in FNAF 3. So that was the only way that you could die. Because all of the times, all of the other jump scares were meant to stun you in some way. Disable the camera. They were meant to slow you down. They were meant to stun you. So you couldn't really... Springtrap was my crush? Okay. As I was saying, so you couldn't die apart from a Springtrap jump scare. Kind of valid. Somebody take a screenshot of that. Springtrap, more like Smash Trap. Mossy. On Easter Sunday, really? Really, Sicklings? On Easter Sunday? Thank you, Akane, so much for the 10 months. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Guys, you know, if you're gonna say something like Springtrap, can I tell you, can I give you a character perhaps that you guys will? I'm going to give you one, but you have to promise not to judge. You promise to keep a secret. But when I was around 16 or 17, I thought the snake from Kung Fu Panda, who was played by Lucy Liu, she kind of, you know what I mean? she's just the snake from Kung Fu Panda. I feel she kind of like, how do I? No. Listen, that was, you know that snakes unhinge their jaw, right? So they can take in large foreign objects or food, like. But I just feel like Lucy Liu, I feel hold on. Thank you, Nightmare, for the super chat. But I okay, everyone. Okay. So FNAF 3, very good. Faith is amazing. I think Faith is really amazing. If you haven't watched, don't tell me you like Faith if you haven't watched the 7-hour video essay from Wendigoon. Like, you and I are not on the same level. If you have not watched the 7-hour video essay from Wendigoon talking about Faith and the lore, you and I are just not the same. I just don't think she'd be interested. Male snakes have two. They do? They do, really? They do? Well, hold on, let me type something really quickly. Average snake penis size. No. Shawty, there's no competition. It's okay. We're still winning, guys. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. Unless Shawty is, unless Shawty is dating a straight up anaconda, we should be okay. I don't want to be Year of the Snake anymore. No, I'm so sorry. I didn't want to be Year of the Snake. Oh, I'm so sorry. I just the snake from Kung Fu Panda. Can I ask you, Chad, right now, do you have like a he's kinda moment? Thank you so much, Kuzuse. I've only started watching your streams, but I'd waste money on you with Riz. I'm going broke. Don't you dare go fucking broke for me. You're so sweet. Just a sentiment. Thank you so much. Save. Look up ducks and get humbled? What do you mean look at ducks? Ducks pee-pee? My search history is so fucking awful. What the fuck is this? Nah, I don't feel humbled, not gonna lie. I still feel better. Guys, if I die, please delete my search history. I'm being dead serious. It's essential that you guys do this. If I die, I need you to delete my browsing history. Please. Chad, I beg you. Just bomb my house. Please. I'm begging you. Okay, guys, I need to ask, do you have a guilty crush back in the day? I'm gonna be real. This is the time to be honest. Do you have a guilty crush? You have to be real with me. Do you have all day? I don't know. Is it that hard to spell Hex Haywire in different languages? Shigo, Simba, Bugs Bunny? What the fuck? Simba from Lion King? My guilty crush is you. Don't make me fucking blush. Optimus Prime? Sans, really? Danny Phantom, your FBI agent, is questioning his job. I feel like he's about to. I feel like he's about to end it all. Really. Kermit the Frog. What? Mufasa. Anything that the light touches is yours. Goofy's son. What the fuck? Goofy's son. What's his name? No shot. I'm losing to Goofy's son right now. Max Goof. Listen, the only reason why Goofy's son looks good is because next to Goofy, he seems very normal. Because like the way that's the only reason why, you know what I mean? Because it's crazy, the dichotomy of Goofy just going, I do it again. You know, that's what Goofy sounds like. And then Goofy's son just sounds like Joji. Goofy's son just sounds like he could be like a VTuber almost. He's got the VTuber voice going on and everything. It's like, no dad, like, come on. You have to believe me. You know? So it's just that fish from Finding Nemo? No way you like the fish with the scar from Finding Nemo. Please tell me you're joking. No way you know his name, Noct. what the fuck? The Winter Soldier? That's not a guilty pleasure. That's not a hear me out. When I tell you guys for a hear me out character, I don't need you guys to go, oh my god, this is going to be crazy, but like, unpopular opinion, but oh my god, don't like make fun of me, but like, oh my god, Chris Evans is so hot. Like, Chris Hemsworth, he's so hot. That's not a hear me out moment. Megamind? No. No. Not not Megamind, please. Hear me out on Sans? No, I don't think I'll hear you on. Larry the Lobster from SpongeBob? The horse from Spirit? Venom? I kind of get Venom a little bit. Just a little bit. I know we got some Hisoka girlies. Hisoka is kind of cool, not gonna lie. He's fucking sick. Hisoka would hand Gojo his ass. Venom, I understand Venom a little bit. Not completely, a little bit though. Shadow the Hedgehog? No. No. Guys, just reveal. Tell me. Be real. Don't be afraid, Chan. Little Mermaid's dad? He's like 70. No way, you fucking Toothless. Are you fucking kidding me, Mossy? Toothless? Triton is built like a tank. He really is. No. Not. Hear me out. The Easter Bunny and Santa from Rise of the Guardians. Venom, Sukuna, and Basil from The Great Mouse Detective. I was young. What the? Tai Lung? Are we really? Tai Lung really? Tai Lung has like I'm him moments though for sure. Oh my god, I can't believe it. Pegasus? No fucking way. I should have expected that the indie girly would be into horses. I knew it when you said that you were a horse girly. There was a little too much excitement there. Venom is really cool, but his tongue might be the best part. Also the sea from Moana. There was a fucking post that I saw on Twitter. There was somebody who posted on Twitter that said something like, I need Venom's tongue so far in me, he can make a ribbon out of my fallopian tubes, or something like that. Some days I don't just want to close Twitter. Some days I feel like Judgment Day is coming. You know what I mean? I feel like Judgment Day is coming for all of us. I feel like judgment should come, at least. There needs to be some sort of reset. I need him, if anyone, I need him so far deep in me, he can make a ribbon out of my fallopian tubes. It's the most insane thing that I've ever read, like, in a while. I feel like if there was a meteor that kind of reset the world like it did with the dinosaurs, I wouldn't even be mad. I wouldn't even fault God for it anymore. I would kind of understand at that point, you know? So you like the spider lady from Evil Within, and you like the snake lady from Kung Fu Panda. Just say you're a scaly. I'm not a scaly, bro. She's not a spider lady. She's just a girl with black hair and bangs. She looks like she fucking hates me and would ruin my life. Masane Amaha, don't ask questions if you know who. If you think that's bad, don't look up what she said about Blythe. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't want to look that up. Blythe is kinda from Elden Ring. Blythe is kinda. There's a reason why I have his armor in the game. Blythe is kinda. I understand Blythe. There's another one I was thinking about. You couldn't take him. He's 8 feet tall. What do you mean you can take him? You can't take him, John. What do you mean bad? There's no way you can take him. Thrax from Osmosis Jones. Stop it. You can't take him. Oh my god. Xiao Yu from Tekken? Oh no. Don't. Tekken characters are all beautiful though. They're not kind of hear me out, you know? All of them are beautiful. They're not hear me out. Hwarang from Tekken was kinda. I feel like Hwarang was crazy. You guys are crazy. The Captain Crunch guy in the cereal box. Okay, now I just know you're fucking with me, Nightmare. Like, there's no way. There's no way I'm hearing you out in Captain Crunch. Like, there has to be boundaries and limits here. I'm not going to hear you out on Captain Crunch. I'm very sorry, but no. Professor from the Powerpuff Girls, just say that you like glasses. No way. Captain Crunch is just so. Captain Munch, don't do that. I'm done with you guys. I'm done. We're gonna do a few more, and then we're gonna Zatsu, and that's it, guys. Hellboy. Oh my god, Faith is amazing. Man, what other 8-bit horror games are there really that are as amazing as Faith? And I'm also very invested in the lore. I think Faith has to be amazing. Yeah, I don't think it goes in essential, but I think Yautja or the Predators from the Predator franchise can fight Four Fangs. Hell yeah. No way you're gonna hear. I'm not gonna hear you out on the Predator either. I'm really sorry. I'm just not. Predator, really? Lola from Shark Tale? Understandable, kinda. Kinda understandable, just a little bit. Predator though, chat? Really, Predator? Oh, the prince from Hellboy Golden Army? Oh my god. No, I'm not gonna hear you out on the alien from Aliens. No xenomorph shit. Grim from Billy and Mandy? Really? I'm not gonna hear you out on that one. No, 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 no. The spirit horse? No. You guys have to, some of you guys have to be like fucking trolling. Like Freddy Krueger? No. No. Miss Bellum from the Powerpuff Girls. Based. Guys, what about Ghostface? Is that a hear me out? The Milkman. Thank you so much for telling me where this fucking Milkman man is from. Where? What the fuck? Are you serious? The milk... This... You guys... The Milkman? Would you smash Ghostface? Listen, there is stuff I found accidentally with Xenomorphs, and Grim can get it, and Jason. You guys are fucked. You guys are so fogged. Have you seen him beg? What the fuck? Why would that be the first thing you tell me about the character? I hate you guys. I don't like you guys anymore. Okay, let's think about more horror games. Let's think about more horror games. What's that? But wait, I'm still thinking about... What's her name? The girl from Sinbad, yeah, Eris. I still haven't forgotten about her. I hope she's doing okay. I haven't forgotten about her. I hope she's doing alright. Eris from Sinbad is so... I hope she's okay. I think about her all. I hope she's alright. Good morning, Eris. Am I valid for that? Murder House observation duty. You're no better? What do you mean I'm no better? Eris is so valid. You guys fucking said the alien and Venom. And the Milkman. He's literally like a fucking PNG drawing. You can't fix her? I want to make her worse. Don't yuck our yum. And you're not? No, I'm not a PNG. I'm more than that. I'm flesh and bone. I speak. I talk. Look at me. I have side profiles. I'm 3D baby. I'm 3D baby. You said the snake. No, I'm not. I'm better than you. I'm much better than you. You guys said Captain Crunch. Sicklings. You said Captain Crunch. Prince Charming from Shrek? No way you like Prince Charming from Shrek. He's the most baby girl boy failure ever. He's just... Okay guys, I'm gonna kill you. So let's do... What other game should we do? Observation duty? I don't barely play that really to even put it on the list. What other games do you want to see? I've not played Emily Wants to Play. I've not played Sally Face recently. Lancaster League. I have fond memories of Helltown Onyx. Dreadout, I've seen Albin play Dreadout. Hollow Cocoon. We can put Hollow Cocoon there. Bioshock. Bioshock is essential. I think it's super duper good. Or maybe amazing. But it's really good. Mad Father. RE8. RE Village. Until Dawn. Until Dawn. Ib. That's a good one. Ib is a good one. Franbo. Pyramid Head isn't even a hear me out. You guys get a pass on Pyramid Head. Fears to Fathom. Thank you. Love for Dance. Inscription. I haven't played Inscription. Doom is a good one. 2004? When was Doom 3 released? When did I play this? 2004. Okay. Okay. So this is a good place. We'll keep going. So let's do Hollow Cocoon first. Hollow Cocoon, I really enjoyed. Very good. I enjoyed this thoroughly. I'll give it a solid 8 out of 10. Lore was a little bit difficult to get into, but I still liked it, and it was not really difficult. It's just then I personally wasn't. I like the characters. I felt drawn to the characters. I think there was a lot of reading, and I don't know. I think it's just hard to get into a character and get into the lore when it's not long enough. You know what I mean? I'm okay, Mama Angel. Thank you. Thank you for asking. Yeah, it's because it's a little bit too long, so the time investment, the emotional investment just isn't long enough. Until Dawn was really cool. I felt like Until Dawn was really solid. Sometimes I would feel like a lot of the choices they made were not very smart. And I personally would put it in between very good and amazing. For me, personally, Until Dawn goes in very good. I just thought that the characters made very stupid decisions. But it's so campy at the same time. So I don't know. It's so campy though. I fall asleep to that. Fears to Fathom. Fears to Fathom is very good as well. I think Fears to Fathom is really well made by one guy, and all based on a true story. I already put it here. Fears to Fathom is already there, and it's in a different tier. It's in between amazing and very good. I feel that's fair. I think that's a good place to put it. In between very good and amazing. Okay, Mad Father. Mad Father is a classic. Mad Father is a classic. Do I think it's classic enough to be in Essential? Do I think it's good enough to be in Essential? That is the question. I think it influenced a couple of games, honestly. But I don't think it's that influential. I think it has to go under amazing. If you were to tell me, if you want influential game of a similar caliber, I think that Ebe might just be Essential. I think Ebe might just land firmly in that tier. of essential because of its just influence in a lot of people's lives. I think the game was a lot of fun. Your ASMR is the scariest thing in this tier list. It's okay, I get it. Affection can be scary. Love and affection, it can be a very scary thing, you know what I mean? Very true. Very true. But it's in not for me tier. Not for me, because girls just don't like me back whenever I try and talk to them. Girls just don't like me back. I think there's just something about me that end up shirking over. Ebe is going to go in essential for me, Chan. That's where I'm putting it. I think Ebe is essential. Very big cultural game. Influenced a lot of people's... Influenced a lot of people. Got a lot of people into anime. I think it's good. Left 4 Dead. This isn't really horror. It's more action. I feel it's more action than anything. But I think Left 4 Dead has to go in essential. Left 4 Dead has to go in essential. The memes, the mods, the game, the lore, the horror, the everything about it. And it just it was the staple. It was 4 players, a lot of games. You know, it was kind of the one that told people that, hey, 4 players is the amount, you know? It's a formula that works, and it kind of started this whole like 4 players are the best. Let's go with it. Let's go with 4 players. I think, you know, it influenced games like Phasmophobia, influenced games like different games. It's just really, really cool. Nothing was scarier than disturbing the witch. Once I knew that you could shotgun her once in the head, if you got it right, it was less scary. I would consistently do that shit. Okay. I'm really proud of our list so far, everybody. I'm really proud of it. I'm really enjoying the list. The witch is literally just me, though. I'm not gonna lie. The witch is just me. Doom 3 is my childhood. Listen, I tell you guys that Resident Evil 4 was the very first game I played, right? I don't know if I played Doom 3 before Resident Evil 4 or after. So there's a possibility that Doom 3 actually was my first ever game. But Doom 3 is amazing. I'm just putting it here because I don't think it was super influential, and Resident Evil 5 came out, or Resident Evil 4 came out the year later, and it was nothing like Doom. I think the original Doom, though, is essential. But the reason why I didn't put the original Doom here is because I think the original Doom is less of a horror game than Doom 3. Because Doom 3 was more really about the horror. So Doom was more action, and Doom 3 was more like, you know, let's lean into the horror bit to it. So Doom 3 is really cool. It's really cool. I if you guys have a chance to play Doom 3, I think you guys should. It's an interesting game. Resident Evil 8. Controversial opinion. I think that Resident Evil 8 is a better game than Resident Evil 7. Resident Evil 8, Resident Evil Village, for me, is better. The reason why is because there are more characters to love. You know what I mean? Again, I made the June, what's up, brother? It's good to see you. I told you I made the I've talked about this before, but the problem with Resident Evil 7 is I never related to the characters, and Ethan being faceless and Mia being very difficult to kind of follow is, you know, is part of the reason. Fuchan, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, Fuchan. Oh my god. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Fuchan and Confidants. Hello, hello, hello. We're raiding a tier list. That's so nice of you to raid. Thank you so much. Hi, Fuchan. Thank you for the raid. Thank you so much for the super, by the way, Polka. I appreciate it. Hex Haywire ASMR is in the not for me category. Yes, it is. Thank you, Fuchan. I appreciate that. Welcome, Confidants. Thank you so much for coming to the stream. Thank you, Fuchan. I hope this stream was nice for you. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for the raid. That's so nice of you. I appreciate you. I hope the stream is going well. Thank you, Fulgur. I appreciate you. Thank you, buddy. You know, it's funny, guys. I was talking about something because there in Niji, in the Niji server, there's like a little, what's the word for a channel? So there's a little channel in which everyone kind of shares happy stuff that happened to them. And I mentioned something happy that happened to me recently that I can't tell you guys about just yet. And Fulgur was actually one of the people that replied to me and like told me about, like, shared in the joy with me. And it was really, really sweet. I wanted to say that I appreciated that. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for all the gifted. Welcome, 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 welcome. Thank you, Nina, for the 5. Guys, you did not need to do that. I've been spoiled with all of the gifted memberships as is. Thank you, Nina, for the 5. Thank you, Nuki, for the 5. I'm so excited for that happy thing. Good luck and bring it to fruition. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you, Fulgur. Thank you, Bakiase, for the 5. Nuki, Rieti. Thank you. Thank you, Talia. Obsessed. You guys are so automatic with it. I thank you so much. I don't deserve this. I really appreciate it. I hope you had a good stream, Fulgur. Thank you again for being so kind and for dropping off the confidants here. We'll continue on the love, and let's raid somebody when we end the stream in about half an hour, yeah? So we can do that again, and we can raid somebody in half an hour, and we can give the love to somebody too. But thank you, everyone. Thank you for all of the gifted. Thank you, Mel. Thank you, Yessi, Noct, and Mint. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. You are really, really sweet. I feel very spoiled with the gifted memberships, both today and on yesterday's stream. Okay, let me finish off the topic I was going on about, because we are rating horror games. So for the reason why I think that Resident Evil 8 is better. Thank you, Terry. Excited for the good news? Thank you, Paradox. Thank you, Terry, also for the 5. The reason why I think that Resident Evil 8 is better than Resident Evil 7 is because of the characters and because of the setting. So I think that Resident Evil 7, the reason I think in setting wise, Resident Evil 7 felt a little claustrophobic. I don't know about you guys, but all of the settings and all of the places in Resident Evil 7 felt claustrophobic. I don't know what it is about the house, and then from the house going to the greenhouse, and then going to Natsu. What the hell? Thank you so much. What the hell? Okay. All right, guys. Thank you, Nazi, for the 50. You're so sweet for that. Thank you. I love your profile picture, by the way. Yippee! Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Natsu. You're so sweet for that. That's a lot of gifted. I don't know where all this generosity is pouring out from, Sicklings. I really don't know, but I am eternally grateful. Thank you so much. Thank you. And Vidya, welcome home. Thank you, guys. Thank you again. But I do think also, in this sense, I do think, and this was a fair criticism that people had, and this is why I don't rate Resident Evil 8 that much higher than Resident Evil 7, is that the characters were really nice on a surface level, but look what they did with Lady Dimitrescu and Heisenberg. I think that their characters were squeezed into they were such interesting characters, but they had such short screen time. You know what I mean? They were so brilliant, but they were so short-lived. I feel like there was so little of them. So I wanted more. I wanted more of them, and I wanted to see more characters. But I think that they squeezed in very brilliant characters. But Resident Evil 7 is very claustrophobic. So setting-wise, I felt a little bit more like I was able to... I like the setting more in Resident Evil 8 than I did Resident Evil 7. But you might argue, you know, Resident Evil 7 is good because... But the thing with Resident Evil 7, the claustrophobia that I felt in the house of Resident Evil 7, it wasn't the kind of... It wasn't a creepy kind of claustrophobia. It was more just like, I wish I had more space to maneuver. The hallways are so thin. I feel like the house is kind of limiting. And then we go on to that ship section. When we go on to that ship section in Resident Evil 7, I felt like that ship section was... I think when you went to the ship section in Resident Evil 7, where you played as Mia, I felt like that one was one of the weaker points of the game, where it felt like, okay, this is a little bit dragging. But there was nothing like that in Resident Evil 8. I was excited, you know? Was excited to see what happened next, and was excited to be in different settings. I still think both are wonderful games, but I think that Resident Evil 8 edges out Resident Evil 7 by just a little bit. It's still in the same tier though. But if I had to rate Resident Evil 7, it would be like an 8.5, and would be like an 8.7. Something like that. Yeah. But yeah, I keep yapping, everybody. I keep yapping. Thank you so much for letting me yap. I feel like, I feel very yappy right now. The yappiest. Puppet combo? We can go puppet combo. What puppet combo games do we have? Thank you for letting me yap, though. I appreciate it so much. Let's see. Simulacra? I have not played Simulacra, no. Murder House, Bloodwash. Oh my god, it's been so long. I like Bloodwash. Murder House is so good. New nominee for Yappiest Yapper. People were saying Alira was that, right? I don't know. Minecraft. Murder Horse. Power Drill Massacre. I forgot about Power Drill. I forgot. Have you played the Walking Dead games? I played... No, I haven't. I haven't played the Walking Dead games. Signalis? I haven't played that, June. I should get to it, though. I should get to it. What other games have we played? I'm trying to think about other games that we have played. Aoki. Haunting Ground. I've seen people play Haunting Ground. I think it's like amazing. Witch's House. Is Needy Streamer Overload a horror game to you? No. I just fall in love every time. The Quarry. Is it the Quarry or is it the Quarry? How do you pronounce this? I've never known. I've struggled with it so hard.
Quarry.
Jesus. Quarry. The Quarry. That's where that's the guy that goes pop peanut butter poppin' mouth. I think you guys know what I'm talking about. Do you guys know the Quarry? The quarry is insane. In like the worst way and the best way. No, you have to see it. It's a stupid video. You have to watch it. I hate it and I love it at the same time. Quarry. Pop him in your mouth. Dark Deception. No, I haven't played all of the Dark Deceptions. I wonder what else games we could play here. Fear and Hunger. Fear and Hunger is not for me. Very good game, just not for me. The Kidnap. I never finished the Mori, no. Okay, so Bloodwash, Murder House. I'm trying to remember Murder House. I remember Murder House being very good though. Murder House is very good. Bloodwash is also very good. I like Murder House more than I like Bloodwash. Worth playing a more in your own time? I don't know. My schedule is very, very hectic, everybody. My schedule is very hectic recently. So from 12 noon to 12 in the morning, I have to bed rot. No one is going to bed rot for me. Come on, babe. Like, I have to. Someone's got to bed rot. Someone's got to do the bed rotting. It's not gonna be you, so I got to do the dirty job myself, you know. You got to time block your. Yeah, I used to time block my fucking breakdown sessions too when I was in when I was going through when I was doing my computer engineering shit. It would literally, my schedule would literally go like 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. front end work, going through Pinterest for inspirations on websites, SCSS programming, advanced CSS tutorials, React, .js, JavaScript work. 3 p.m. to 3:30 p.m. nap and cry. 3:30 p.m. to 6 p.m. Ruby on Rails. You can bed rot while I cry in the shower. Oh my god, we're gonna be the perfect couple. But I used to time block my crying. Like, I'm being dead serious. Like, nap and cry was one thing. Demonologist, we can put Demonologist there, but we already have Phasmophobia. Demonologist. What else do we put? What else do you guys want to see? You gotta be efficient. You have to be. Yeah. Do you like Phasmo more than Demonologist? Absolutely. Franbo. Home Sweet Home. That's the one we recently played, right? Subnautica. Oh, that's a good one too. Because people consider this really like horror. Rewatching debut stream? Not for me. Backrooms. What was that game? The Backrooms game we played was okay. We'll do that. Tattletale. Tattletale was really very good for me. Crimson Snow. Forest. Trying to think. Iron Lung is out there. Iron Lung is amazing. Lethal Company. Let's put Lethal Company in there. Hex, you're a different breed of comp sci peeps, I know. it's because I was I was in a what do you call this, an accelerated course, so they would shove really large amounts of university level you know, computer engineering in such a short amount of time. So you would have to be you were studying to be a full stack developer in a very short amount of time. So they would really shove in so many different things, and there was even classes and segments of like teaching you how to communicate. They would drill you really hard. There would be job test drills where they would drill you and they time you. It was fucking terrifying, honestly. Hi Lux, I'm not gonna yell at you. You have literally you're so sweet to me, Lux. Why would I yell at you? You've given so much. It's crazy. It is stressful. Texas Chainsaw Massacre? I don't know. Texas Chainsaw is really good. Okay, I think that this is a good set of games, everybody. So Lethal Company. Ooh, Lethal Company. I thought it was pretty good. I just never really got to play it all that often. So I'm gonna put it in very good. I'm not gonna put it in amazing, but I like the premise. I just don't really like, what do you call it? The people that you kind of you play games with, and sometimes they like even care for you and ask you how your day is going and check up on you. Friends? Yeah. So I didn't have any, you know. So like it's a little bit, that was a little, it was kind of I didn't really but I was gonna say situationship. Oh my god, the Crysex thing was really fun though. That was so fun. So Demonologist, I really think that it was just not as good as Phasmophobia. Just not as good as Phasmophobia. I feel like Phasmophobia, the problem with Phasmophobia is the thing with Phasmophobia is it was very based in reality. People really use EMF readers, people use Ouija boards, people use dots projectors, people use cameras and look for ghost orbs. Phasmophobia is very real life, and it makes sense. There's veracity, and there's also there's sense in how the tools are used. In the Demonologist, it just didn't. There were like cheaper jump scares. It also just didn't feel very coherent, you know? Like you would pick up a tool in Demonologist and it would say, this is the Schmorgenborgen 3000 and the Schlippenschleiden 500. And you were kind of supposed to believe it. There was even like a tool that had that cockroach attached to it. And I was like, what? And then the ghosts were like, you know, and I get it, because maybe they didn't want to they didn't want the comparisons. They didn't want the comparisons to Phasmophobia. They wanted to stick out. A Ouija board is not copyright protected. Neither is an EMF reader. Neither is a dots projector. So why didn't they use those? The reason why they didn't use those objects is because they didn't want the overt comparisons to Phasmophobia, because they were going to receive it already. They didn't want any further comparisons. But because of that, because they strayed so far away from that, it became a little too abstract, you know? They had my boy Roach locked up and tortured. They did. Will you play more Phasmophobia? I'd love to. Thank you for letting me ramble, everyone. My brain is so happy and my mouth is happier. I learned so many new German words on your streams every time. Yes, it's so good. I'm so happy I can teach you. I just wish you guys were sitting on my lap. Very content creator. My view of things is very about presentation and about how the game is presented, you know? And also just how attractive the game makes itself to be. I think presentation is important. I think looking at the bigger picture is important. I can hyperfixate on one topic about a video game that makes it look good or makes it feel good, but I choose to look at the game as a whole and kind of see how it kind of fits in the horror landscape and how it fits in the whole scheme of things, you know? So that's how I choose to interpret these games. And it's really fun, everybody. I really enjoy it. Yippee! Yippee, 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 yippee. Next is Subnautica. I really like Subnautica. I like the building in it. I like the survival aspect of it. I like everything seemed pretty good. I think I'm trying to think about what I didn't like about Subnautica, and I can't. I feel like there just wasn't enough. I could nitpick things about it, but I think it's amazing, honestly. The sound design and everything. I feel like people were really scared. It freaked me out. There are some days where I'm just I have pretty bad submachanophobia. Not pretty bad, but it's definitely there. I can look at pictures of really fucked up gruesome. So I can look at really fucked up gruesome things very, very easily. But when it comes to submachanophobia, like images of sunken things underneath, I can I pull out Google Images out here? Can I really show Google Images? I think I can show some Google Images, right? Hold on. Oh, just Googling this just creeps me out. These things just creep me out like hardcore. Hold on, let me properly get like this on the desktop, and so I could show you guys what I mean. Stuff like this just really irks me pretty badly. Hold on. I'm getting all the images, everybody. You guys ready? German Hex ist das. Das ist keinen. I don't know what you're saying, but I know I can't take it seriously. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So, I'm saving as many images as I can. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready to see these? Are you ready? Are you ready to be freaked out, everybody? So, it's stuff like this. This is one image. Bum, 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 bum. This is one image. These are all like either like man-made structures being built underground, or things that kind of were sunken underneath. I really don't like this. This like creeps me out a lot. I can look at it. I'm not gonna shirk, but it's just something that I definitely kind of cringe at, in the sense of like, oh god, that creeps me out. It's a little bit more niche. I don't know why. It just freaks me out a little bit. Stuff like this too. Like, it can just be huge sunken structures underneath that have sunken down deep into the ocean bed almost. It's something eerie about it. It scares me. Yeah. And this one too is also a pretty spooky one. Like, this is a whole ass plane in the bottom of the ocean. So the bottom of the ocean just creep. Very unsettling feeling. Yeah. So I'm pretty that spooks me out. That creeps me out a little bit. But what's really funny is that I actually have a scuba diving license, and I've seen a sunken ship in person. And seeing a sunken ship in person like that, 200 feet, was it 200 feet? Like 150 feet below like sea level, freaked me out. I literally saw it from afar and I couldn't approach it. I was like 20 feet away. So my father has a scuba diving license. I have a scuba diving license as well. My father went on ahead and fucking like traversed that shit, like touched it and everything. I just couldn't. I couldn't. Like, I watched my dad and I was like, I was like, I can't. I can't do it. But I just which is really rare because I'm pretty. You guys know I will go into a dark room. I will like explore a cemetery at night. I will go into the woods at night, but there was just something about it. I just couldn't. But I do have a yeah, it's fun, and I think it's really. It's not that hard to get a scuba diving license, everybody. You could get it in like 2-3 weeks. Yeah. But I do have a little bit of a weakness, yeah. I think so. That's where my weakness is. Like, it just fucks me up. Yeah, I have a basic license, so I don't have a license to teach or anything. I don't have a license to instruct, but I can dive pretty much anywhere, and I think the license is recognized worldwide too. So I can do all of that. Yeah. I'm more afraid of the ocean than I am of space. They're both really scary, but I'm afraid of the ocean more than I am of space. I think part of the reason why I'm afraid of the ocean is because I feel like anything that approaches from space we'll be able to see and we'll be able to know about. But there's something about the ocean that's like, I just feel deep down inside, I feel at the pit of my stomach that there is something in there that is just otherworldly and not, that shouldn't be there. There's just this feeling that there's something down there that, and it's funny because there's nothing really that but like to listen to like whale sounds underneath, or to listen to like really creepy sounds from the bottom of the ocean, there's just something about it that absolutely rends me. It just destroys me. Whale sounds are your voice. It's both cool and very scary. Yeah. We know more about space than the ocean, so you're valid for that. Yeah, isn't that crazy? We just can't traverse. We haven't built a man-made vehicle that's strong enough to traverse that deep into the ocean. So it's really, really terrifying. But somehow we've been able to build rocket ships that have gone millions of miles away and stuff like that. I want to hear whale sounds even though I can't swim. I've seen whales in real life. I've seen a gigantic one. and send rockets to Mars. I know. We're having an existential crisis, everybody. Let's not stray too far. Let us now speak on the backrooms. The backrooms was very good. There was one specific backroom I really enjoyed. I forgot what it was called. I think it was found footage. I think this is going to be insane, but I think it's amazing. It's up here in this tier. It was so amazing to me. I loved it. The found footage game. The single player one. Home Sweet Home? What is Home Sweet Home? Did I play Home Sweet Home? I don't think I played Home Sweet Home. I think I played Crimson Snow. I think that's what I played. What was the game I played with the girl? Crimson Snow. Is this the one? Oh yeah, this is the one. Yeah. Part of the reason I love Uncharted is because I love those huge, larger than life type objects hidden where no one ever visits. It's all just very cool, creepy. What do you mean by Uncharted? Like the game, or is it Crimson Snow is over here on very good. Let's do it here. Mermaids for sure exist, bro. The thought of a mermaid existing, like a human being mixed with a that freaks me out. I don't want to think about a mermaid. Because I just know they're not going to look like, Little Mermaid. You know what I mean? I know they're not going to look like that. They're going to look like, they're going to look something else. You know there's a fanfic out there about you as a mermaid, right? There's absolutely... No, I don't believe you. I refuse. Don't get me started encrypted. What about Finana Senpai? Finana Senpai is very cute. Finana Senpai is very... I was speaking to Finana Senpai recently about... like literally just 3 days ago, about playing Dead by Daylight again. Getting a squad to play Dead by Daylight. Hear my god. I'd be down to see that. What if Sicklings were mermaids? Then I'm jumping in, baby. I'm jumping in. More fish than human. Mermaids, I agree. The deep sea ocean scares me. But also, I really... What scares me? I don't like the deep sea structures and everything. Apart from that, I don't have too many weak spots, honestly. Owl and fish. Have you guys seen those videos of like owls flying versus other birds? Have you seen that? Owls versus fish flying, or owls versus like eagles, and owls like versus birds. There's a video out there that contrasts just how quietly owls fly. And owls fly so quietly. You guys are so quiet when you fly. It's so cute. You guys are so graceful and so quiet. They're majestic, they really are. Hold on, there's a video. Where is the video? Yeah, it's so quiet. You guys should go look at it when you guys have the time, because you guys are so quiet and soft. I want to touch you. Owls are really, really cute, but they're really scary. Owls at night are really scary. Their eyes are really creepy sometimes. But then when you see them in the morning, they're They're just so cute. They're like, oh, you're such a baby. You're a little baby. Did I ever tell you, chat, that I've told you I've owned a snake before, right? Like I had a little garter snake. I've mentioned that. But did I ever tell you, chat, that when I was a kid, I owned a bat? Did I ever tell you that? No? So when I was a kid, I used to go training. I used to like do wushu training. So I mentioned how I've trained martial arts in the past. And I basically, when I went and trained, it was at night because that's kind of what my schedule allowed when I was a kid. So I was training wushu, and it was at the time it was with my brother. So I was training wushu with my brother, and my father would tag along here and there, and he would basically tell me, he would tell me like there's a bat like that comes through the window here and there, and it was a frequent visitor of the area. So while we were training, my brother and I would like see this bat flying to and fro, and my father is basically my father is insane. Like he's just an insane human being sometimes, but he caught it. I don't know how he caught it. I can't remember, but he caught it. And he put it in like a cage, and he showed it to me, and we literally kept it as a pen for a little bit before my father let it go. Like we kept it for a week. So it was crazy. But that's cute. He didn't get sick, no. He was very careful when he caught it and everything. What did you feed it? We gave it bananas. We gave him little bananas. My father is a little bit insane, I'm not gonna lie. What did you name him? I didn't have a name for him. I thought bat was so fucking cool to say that. I was just like, where's the bat? So I didn't have a name. I was like, where's the bat? They are really cute though. Was it a fruit bat? I mean, it ate the bananas. I have no idea what kind of bat it was, but it ate the bananas. Why do we fall, Master Bruce? So we can pick ourselves back up. Why do we fall? Your father trusted me, Master Bruce, and I failed him. Is this how you become Batman? Yeah. So wushu and boxing, any other martial arts? No. Just those two. No, but that's what I'm trying to say. Guys, have you ever owned a bat? And I also want to ask all of those other boys, all of the other irrelevant boys in the world out there. You know who I'm talking about. There's so many other irrelevant boys. Has your boyfriend ever owned a bat before? No. So when they say that they're just like Robert Pattinson and they're just like Christian Bale, but they've never like been around a bat, taken care of a bat, like, can you really say that they're like Robert Pattinson or like Christian Bale? Because like, I'm being dead serious. Training a martial art at a young age for your father to capture a bat and then show you the bat while you're training is the most Batman shit that could ever fucking happen to a kid. I think the only, like, if my parents were both murdered in cold blood, I think that's the only other Batman shit. But y'all don't know. You've lived the wildest life? Not really. I've told you I've seen people die. I've gotten stabbed. What else? I think these are just normal shit, right? I don't know. I feel like people have seen lots of shit. Been in a house fire. I saved my family from a house fire. I think is the more accurate thing. But it's not really save. I just was the first one to see. What else? Say /J. I'm not /Jing. I'm being real. I saw somebody gunned down when I was 12 years old. I would see those like death Pegasuses almost. It wasn't like a clean. It wasn't a clean shot either. It was 3 shots to the chest. Because it was literally I think it was a 9mm, and those things don't necessarily like. Sometimes there are rounds that just are like smaller. Sorry everybody, I apologize if this triggers anyone. Sometimes I just I'm just giving you some lore, but yeah. So your therapist drives a Bentley. What neighborhood was that? It was a bad neighborhood. It's a really bad neighborhood. Yeah, but the lore is loring. What else? I've seen crazy stuff too. None of it has like really. I've seen somebody. This is crazy, but I've seen somebody impaled. Like impaled. From a motorcycle accident. I've seen somebody impaled like it was a motorcyclist. I've seen all types of like, what else? I don't know. Let me give you a hug. That's okay. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. I could really use the hug. What else? I don't know. There's a lot that I don't even know if I can even like list everything. You gotta take off your glasses and stop shaking. Have you guys seen like I've seen a truck, like I'm talking about like a 16-wheeler. I've seen a truck like skid and fall down. Oh, it was like a very open road. I've seen a truck, 16-wheeler truck, 20. And I stopped at the side of the road and like I kind of did the whole "Are you okay?" kind of thing. Yeah, but I've seen a whole ass truck like that. I think that one might be more common. I don't know. Thank you for the hug, everybody. It's okay, guys. Don't worry. I'm strong. I had a very polarizing childhood for sure, I think. Have you seen car accidents? I've been in one. Also been in one. Yeah. Don't worry, everyone. It's okay. But yeah. About the game list. I think we were just yapping at this point, but I think that this list is pretty good. I'm sure we can put more games. I think that the essentials are pretty solid. I think the amazing list is really solid. I think there's a few games definitely that I'm missing that I've played, but I think that these are all good. I think these are all good. I think that I'm very happy with this list, personally speaking. Sad you couldn't use the logos. There was a horror game tier maker list. If you type horror game, chat, if you want to be able to do your own list and show me, you can actually do this. You can show me your own list and tell me what you guys like. I cannot show the logos or any of the games, but you can. I will give you guys a list right now that you guys can personally do yourselves. Hold on. And please do it. I would love to see your lists. You guys want to do that? I think you guys would really enjoy this. Here you go, Chan. This is for you, my love. You can take this and do the list yourself. You don't have to do everything. Don't worry. You don't have to be excellent at everything. Or you don't have to have played everything. But you can go do this list yourself and you can share your results and I'll look at some of them. But yeah. Would you do any other lists? We could do another list in the future, but we'd have to figure out what it is. It's also a little bit, it's less alluring to do it without the logo and without the logos and without the game titles. You know what I mean? Without the logos and without the game covers, it's a little bit less fun to do, but I still think it's fun. So we can maybe think about doing something. I want to do something where I rate all of my ASMR and I talk about it. I think I have enough ASMR to do it. You can try redrawing the logo. It's gonna. Yeah, do that. We'll think of different lists to do. I love you guys so much. Hex, please don't ban me. Lux, I have half a mind. You better fucking save. But I love you guys. This was so much fun. I really, really like this. I'm a little bit like now thinking about shit that I've seen. All of that. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching me do all of this. All the games are top tier to you. I think it's just because I'm too nice, too nice a little bit. I'm too nice. Nothing is really. There's not a lot of games on the decent list. I feel like some of these games, like Crimson Snow, would technically be decent. Some of these should be decent, but yeah, maybe I'm a little too nice about it. I don't know. But I love you, John. Thank you so much for joining me and letting me yap about all of these things and talk about the most random topics. The scariest thing I've seen is a hospital bill or an ambulance ride bill. I feel that so hard. I'm going to kill you, Lux. What the fuck? No wonder. I was wondering why you said don't ban me. I can't believe it, Lux. Thank you. You've gifted, I think you've gifted over 200 subs, including yesterday, because you gifted 150 today and over 50 yesterday. You are so fucking sick in the head. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That is the only one I'm a little bit like okay with, because at least it's going to you guys. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much, Lux. That's so sweet of you. Please don't ever do it again. You have a hidden talent for being generous. Please keep it hidden. You have a hidden talent for really scaring the fuck out of me. Keep that shit hidden, because that's a lot of fucking subs. Thank you. When do we do the watch along again? We'll do it next week. Yeah? So we'll do it next week. Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much, Lux. Thank you for that. Thank you for over 200 gifted. If you better fucking type so I can give you a fucking kiss in the forehead. Thank you. Thank you. I also wanted to say, yeah, the ambulance bills are insane. I would literally, if I go delimmed and my legs were removed, I would still walk out of an ambulance. I would crawl out of that bitch and be like, no, you're not bringing me to a fucking hospital. No. Thank you so much, Chatsama. I appreciate it. Like, the one time I was in the ambulance was for carbon monoxide poisoning. There was, yeah, it was carbon monoxide poisoning because I inhaled, like, I was worried about, or yeah, there was like a chance that I was poisoned from that shit. Yeah, because I just, what do you call this? Because of the fire that I was in, basically. It was another fire. It was not a house fire. It was another fire. But I inhaled a very heavy amount of that happened to my coach once. It's crazy. I wish you didn't have to be so strong the way you did, but I'm glad you're still here and comfortable with us. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate it. Thank you. You know, I'm gonna be real. It was a bit stressful because the day that I had to go to the hospital for carbon monoxide poisoning, I literally found out that was the day, the very same day that was the very same day that I found out that my mother had uterine cancer, which is one of the most aggressive forms of cancer. And we were waiting for the result of the biopsy, which would tell us the state, like, not the biopsy, but I think the biopsy, which was going to tell us the stage of cancer she was under. And I had to go to the hospital again because there was like a house fire adjacent to my house. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm fucking trauma dumping. But I say that, listen, I say this to you guys from a perspective of, hey, I managed to make it here and I'm still alive. So that's really good. This is not even, I haven't even gotten to the traumatizing shit. You guys have probably heard me talk about. There was one time I spoke about it and I never really brought it up again. But there's a lot more. I spoke about it once, and I also, yeah, it's just important to me, and I want you guys to all take care. Thank you, Tummy Hurts. I appreciate the sentiment. Thank you so much. But I'm out here. I'm still alive, and it's wild, but you know, I'm here. Your streams are very comforting to listen to, but I truly appreciate them. Thank you, old man. Thank you so much. I do feel like an old man right now. Thank you, Arena. Thank you for the hug. But yeah, I'm alive. I'm well, and I made it. And if I didn't, you guys can do it too. You know what I mean? I've had a lot of shit happen to me. Lots of like traumatizing shit. Lots of life-altering shit. But it's important that you guys take care. And I think, listen, I know that it's kind of fucked up to say, but in a way that it's good that this is like happening, like happened to me. I like see it as a cool thing because it allows me to empathize with people a little bit better. You know what I mean? So that's a positive side of it. It allows me to empathize with people a little bit better and kind of put myself in their shoes a little bit better. Sorry you went through all that. It's okay, Skyly. Thank you so much for the 14 months. It's okay. Don't worry. It's just very heavy sometimes. And you know, that's just, I swear, that's just, I'm thinking about it now. There's a lot more. That's not really that ain't it, Chief. That's still, you know, most of those stuff are like shit that happened around me or you know, but it wasn't like to me. There's shit that's happened to me too. But yeah, I love you. Thank you so much for watching this stream, and I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please be safe. Please take care of yourselves. And again, an important message that I haven't reminded you guys of recently is that life is really, really short, like really, really short. So please make the most out of it. Make sure that you know, choose the right path for yourself, and you watch out for your mental health. You be there for your you take care of your physical health as well. Okay? Because I want you to be living your best life and to be safe and well. You're so strong and an inspiration for so many. I will give you hugs of comfort. Thank you so much, Viv. Thank you, Alicia. Thank you for the lovely stream. Take care of yourself, and as always, I will be waiting wholeheartedly for your stream, even when I'm unable to make it live. Thank you. And if you're watching this VOD, gang, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you scrolled to the end just to see the list, go back to the very beginning of the VOD and watch it all over again. Thank you for the 15 months. How's Mama doing? She's okay. She's okay. Thank you for asking. I really appreciate it. She's doing much, much, much better. And things are... Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much, and thank you for all of the love, you guys. I appreciate it. Please watch out for yourself. I miss you already. Tomorrow is my break day, but I'll be using that to catch up on Streamlabs. I've pretty much caught up on 80-90% of the more recent ones. Thank you so much, Onyx.
See you soonest. You have my heart.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I actually didn't have my headphones on, so I didn't get the TTS here, but you said, thank you for everything. Eternally happy you're with us, big guy. You have no idea how much joy and happiness you bring just by being here. You deserve the world and more. See you soonest. You have my heart. Please forgive me. I'm a little soft right now. Oh, it's okay. There's nothing to forgive. What is there to forgive? Thank you so much, Onyx. I appreciate it. I love you. I'm soft too. What's important, and I want you to know too, maybe this is a message just for me, but listen, I've been through shit. You guys know this. I'm gonna bring this up again because it's just it's important. I've been through a lot of shit, and you know, like there's a lot of stuff that's happened to me. I've been literally, I've spoke about sexual assault stories in the past. I've lost people at a very young age, very violently. I've lost friends to very violent manners, and it's easy for you to be numb. Like that was my coping mechanism to be for a while, you know, where I just I shut down emotionally. So the moral of the story here is, everyone, you're not alone. There are people who love you. I do. I want you to be safe. Please cling to those that you love. And if you feel like you're numbing a little bit, I want you to be easy with yourself, okay? There's no rush to be like, okay, I need to feel everything. Just be gentle. But I need you to know that when you numb yourself, you numb all the good parts of life too. Okay? So it's not just... You can't choose which emotions to numb. You can't just be numb to sadness. You're either numb to everything or you're numb to nothing. So, yeah. You're allowed to, and like what My Tummy Hurts just said right now, you know, people cope in different ways. So just be gentle with yourself, and don't put any expectations upon yourself to recover how you think you should recover. Yeah, you can grieve. So thank you, everybody. Thank you, Strawberry Jam. I appreciate it, and I even like your teasing too once in a while. Thank you for another great week. I don't want you to worry about me too much. Thank you for letting me yap and talk about all of these stuff. We'll do tier lists in the future soon. I wanted to get somebody to do the tier list with me one time in the future. That's a topic or a conversation for a different day, but chat, I love you. Please take care, and you deserve to be happy, okay? You deserve that. So don't get too dumb. I love you, chat. Thank you so much for watching the stream. I appreciate everything, all the gifted memberships, all the super chats. But also very importantly, I appreciate you giving your time to me. Thank you, chat. Bye bye everyone. I'm gonna miss you, and I'll see you very soon. Take care of yourselves. Okay? I love you until death. Bye bye everyone.